let's put rubber to the road, shall we? Welcome on in, gamers. If you're tuning in to YouTube after the fact, hi, how's it going, guys? I hope you guys are doing great. So, tourney code. If you hit exclamation point race. Oh, well, not any birdie beat me to it. Welcome. Excellent. So, I'm going to say Donkey Kong Jungle, personally, because I am very biased in favor of the silly monkey.
Oh, I think we're in separate rooms.
Oh, no.
Oh, dear.
Oh, no.
Hold on, let me leave this group and enter a new one. Mario Kart 8, Oh, wait, I'll just join you from the Friends tab. I'm very smart.
Okay. Pretty sure that this is Wobble Dude Wheelies.
Yeah, this is Wobble Dude Wheelies, and in fact, the tourney code, it should be pinned in chat. A communication error has occurred. Thank you, Nintendo Switch Online.
And we've activated Funky Mode.
Yo!
Funky Mode has been activated. We're going to get that timer going on my end. Thank you very much, Twinight Mom, for activating Funky Mode. And we are going to be rocking Funky Kong because, unfortunately, Nintendo has not added Funky Kong to Mario Kart World. Hopefully, they add him via DLC, but we are going to see.
Nintendo Online, the program that you are.
Are you having internet issues, my friend?
Indeed I am. I'm trying to join up with you.
Yo! Salty Pigeon, thank you so much for the follow. And welcome to the Funky Fresh crew. Also in a different room. Why? Why? I'm gonna try again. I mean, we could potentially set up
issues connecting.
Let me go ahead and leave the group. Hold up. Let me go ahead and...
Here, what if I join Wobble Dude Wheelies and then you join me?
I can try. I can certainly try. We're gonna go ahead and... Oh, hold up. Let me blur that real quick. We could also potentially do the Twi tourney.
We could, yeah. Oh, hold on. I'm in Wobble Dude Wheelies with somebody else.
Okay. Join Wobble Dude Wheelies.
Yeah, not any birdie.
Okay. Searching
All
for
right,
players.
I'm using tilt controls. There you are.
There we go. Okay, we figured it out. All right. I wanted to blur just in case, but oh man. I mean, we could start. I'm thinking maybe start in Canada. Like personally.
I have to go Music Park.
Music Park is a good one. I do love that map. I mean, we could go to like one of two different completely made up places. Music Park or Canada. So.
That's true.
Yep. Interested in those 3 Switch games, but the one I'm most interested in is Rhythm Heaven Groove. I have never played a Rhythm Heaven game, but I am very excited for those who, are excited for the game. I'm very happy for you guys.
Oh, I'm very excited for Rhythm Heaven Groove.
Mm-hmm. Rockin' Waluigi.
Boost.
Oh, this is like 150 cc.
Love
this is
map.
Yeah.
Snack time.
Thank you very much for the snack, Salty.
Ooh, what are we gonna eat today?
Going to share with the class? All right. Goldfish crackers. Oh, I can tell that you're new because that actually sounds good.
That's my stream snack today.
Oh, really?
Oh, heck yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I had to get you out of there.
Oh, thanks.
I don't know
Oh, so
why
that
I
was
used
you.
that.
Okay, lovely. Yeah, I haven't played Tamagotchi Life either, but I am definitely going to get... It looks so weird. It looks so abnormal and a little bit unhinged, which, from what I gather, is kind of what the original Tamagotchi Life was as well. I did play the... I forget exactly what it was called, but it was kind of like Tamagotchi Life, but it was only for phones. It was one of the first apps that Nintendo developed when they made their foray into like mobile gaming. And you could have your own like Mii character and give them a voice and everything. So it was almost like Tamagotchi Life Lite. Oh, I hear that.
I didn't know that was even a game.
Yeah, it was like right around 2010 or 2011 that they ended up releasing something like that. Okay, bud. Okay. Goldfish crackers to go with the hazelnut
someone who had
coffee.
the stars coming up. Oh, I might lose my second place.
With the power of Funky Mode, we were able to clutch that dub. Woo!
Nice.
I think I deserve a sip of coffee after that.
You always deserve a sip of coffee. Coffee's awesome.
I love coffee so much. For some reason, that's like a controversial opinion in my community, but like, I love coffee. Oh, we gotta go
Goldfish
Hyrule
crackers
Circus.
to go with hazelnut coffee? Absolutely. Goldfish crackers and my hazelnut chocolate coffee.
You know, I stopped by a grocery store this morning because I had to pick up stuff for the salad that I'm gonna have for dinner. You know how sometimes they will have the displays up front with the things that are very easy to accidentally fall into your cart?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got some lemon blueberry muffins.
Ooh, those sound good.
It was very good. It was very good. And it had like the brown sugar topping on top that was kind of like the coffee cake. And
Ooh, I actually had... So there's a new ice cream place that opened up right outside my work.
mm-hmm.
And it's very expensive. Thankfully, I get a discount because I work near them. But it is the best ice cream I've had in my life. It's so fantastic.
Even
and
better than the one
they
that
have
we
me-
made like that one year right around Christmas.
It honestly might be. It was...
How dare
it's
you.
really good.
I put my heart
And-
into that.
I know, we put our hearts and souls into that, but they had a lemon blackberry crumble flavor with a... what's it called? With that brown sugar crumble topping. It was so good.
Not any birdie. I want you to know that you have a target on your back.
Listen, this is my favorite course. I've got home field advantage.
It is my favorite course, but Not Any Birdie hit me with a boomerang from like downtown. And I was so
That's
upset by
really
it.
funny, and you did deserve it.
Are you sure about that?
Pretty sure.
Okay. Hey,
Threw a trash bag into space at work today.
What? Oh, did you, Mark?
I am.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
I do have a question for you, Twy.
Sure thing.
Since we're reminiscing about the Switch generation, I want to ask, what was the first game that you got for the Nintendo Switch?
So, back in 2019, for my 17th birthday, I bought myself a Switch as my birthday present, and the first game that I ever bought was Breath of the Wild.
That's so real.
I had played Breath of the Wild actually on your Switch before I had owned one, and fell in love with the game.
Mm-hmm.
And so I really wanted to get that for myself. So I bought Breath of the Wild, and I almost instantly put like 100 hours into that game.
That's very real.
And yeah. What was yours?
Mine is a little bit unconventional. By the way, good game.
Good game, yes.
Mine is definitely unconventional. Like, I knew that I was going to love Mario Odyssey, so I picked up Mario Odyssey, but I wanted to make sure that I got another game to play, and I had heard everybody rant and rave about Skyrim back when I was in high school. And I'm like, okay, all right, I'll go ahead and give Skyrim a try, because like they ported Skyrim to Switch, and I was completely unfamiliar with the discourse around Skyrim about how they just keep releasing Skyrim again and again year after year. I was just excited to finally have an opportunity to play Skyrim, and I played it, and I think that way too many people are sleeping on Skyrim on Switch, because yes, it doesn't look as pretty as you would be able to get on the PlayStation 4 or on PC, but they actually put a lot of thought and care into making it a good experience on Switch. You can unlock Legend of Zelda gear, like an actual Hylian shield and the Master Sword and everything. You can get the champion's cloak or the champion's coat. They also allow you to play with separate Joy-Cons. You are able to use motion controls, actually, for attacking. And you can tilt the Joy-Cons for unlocking locks. And it uses HD Rumble for you to figure out exactly where it is lining up for you to unlock the locks. Like, they actually put a lot of effort into the Switch edition of Skyrim. It's pretty crazy.
It is. I mean, the Switch edition is phenomenal. I remember, I believe, I don't think we did it for stream, but there was a time where you and I used Skyrim's motion controls on Switch to play with one Joy-Con each, and we had to communicate in order to move, attack, solve puzzles and dungeons.
Do you remember that? Was that Skyrim or was that Breath of the Wild? Because I remember doing that with Breath of the Wild.
I believe we did it with Skyrim as well.
Okay. I don't remember the Skyrim one, but like we could always do that again this summer. I'm just saying.
That's true.
Yeah. So yeah, it was Mario Odyssey and Skyrim for me. No, enjoy your lurk, Salty.
Absolutely, yes. Oh, Funky Kong, how could you?
I mean, you ran into my banana. I don't want to victim blame or anything, but like... You ran into my banana, so...
I don't want to talk about it.
Smoked butterscotch coffee with milk and brown sugar and have whipped cream available? Oh my gosh.
Oh.
Well, that just sounds splendid.
That was a very rude red shell.
I usually take my coffee black, but there is a place near where I live where they have cold brew coffee with like a really nice cold milk foam on top, and
ooh.
and then they have like an English toffee version. They have a caramel version. It's just good. Support local coffee shops.
Sounds
folks.
really tasty.
Yeah. Oh, I should have kept that.
All right.
That's okay.
Football stadium.
Come on. Oh, I'm actually ahead of the game. All right, cool.
I hit myself with my green shell.
I actually have 2 more weeks of school, Zoe. It's so sad, but like I've got 2 more weeks of school. There's a lot of teachers out there that are already done, and I have to persist regardless. Oh, let's go Toad's Turnpike. That's what I'm feeling.
I do love a good toading.
Yeah, but I am very ready for the summer. I've definitely worked hard this year, and like with my master's now basically halfway done, I'm looking forward to having a little bit more spare time. And also to like fully unpack in my new place, you know? Okay, one of these things is
That has to be exciting. Just fully move in.
Yeah. Currently,
I'm glad you seem to be enjoying your new place.
it really is nice. But unfortunately, the one room that is definitely the least unpacked is the gaming room. And one of the major factors is I need to get a new shelving unit to display my amiibo.
I see. It might be an IKEA moment
It
this
might
summer.
be an IKEA moment, yeah. Oh, you know what? The turning radius, I'm shaking off the rust for this game. Let's just say that.
Rosalina, don't run into traffic. That'd be bad.
What is traffic to Rosalina?
A bus. The one that I just hit specifically.
Oh, okay, cool.
Oh, they've got Cappy's eyes on the back of that truck. That's cute. I've never noticed that. That's
Yeah.
cute.
It's nice, neat little details. Whoa! Hello, welcome back, Kingcraft.
Hey, Wobble, can you hold this for me?
Nah.
And this, maybe?
No, actually... Oh, dang it!
Oh, thanks. I appreciate it.
Do you enjoy that? Do you enjoy the turning of the wheel? Do you enjoy karma coming back to bite you again?
I do think it's a little funny, yeah.
Okay. I mean...
I can't believe I got super horned.
Yeah. That's also a
If
karma
only I got
moment.
lightning in second place.
Yeah. Wait, you got lightning in second place?
No, that's what I was saying. If only I got it.
Oh. I'm like, I didn't realize that
You
items were
fool.
frantic. Your Minecraft
that's
project
okay.
defines your grade? So you're required to do like a Minecraft project for school? Man. The Netherlands isn't even a real country. That's so awesome. For history, at least, I've thought about like doing projects for my students in history with Minecraft, but like there's only so much that you can do with limited education budgets, let's just say that, in the United States.
Yeah, I mean, that would be fun. One of my favorite projects I've ever done was done through video games as a medium.
Mm-hmm. I think I know which project you're talking about, but
Yeah,
I
I made an
also-
entire timeline of Earth's history.
Yes. I also understand feeling burnt out from video games from it, so like I don't really blame you for not liking the project. Like if it's required to do in Minecraft and like yeah, Minecraft especially depending on the size of the build can be very tedious. Oh my gosh, I forgot that other people enjoy Moo Moo Meadows. I'm like the only Moo Moo Meadows not enjoyer.
That sounds like a skill issue.
Harder on Switch than on Wii U? Huh. Yeah, no, I the cows are cute and everything, but they're also obstacles. And
It's awesome. You get to play as the cow in Mario Kart World.
that is nice, and I'm very excited for that. Now I get to annoy other people the way that Moo Moo Meadows cows annoy me.
True!
Yeah.
A world edit does make things so much easier for your project. I'm glad you do have that available.
Yeah. So, given given what you said earlier, I'm pretty sure that I know the answer to this question. But the next question that I had, as we're traveling down memory road with Nintendo Switch, what game do you have the most hours in on Switch?
It can't be anything but Rock of Ages 2, Bigger and Bolder.
Okay.
No, actually, I believe the game I have the most hours in on Switch isn't actually Breath of the Wild.
Really?
I'm pretty sure it's Animal Crossing New Horizons.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, I put a lot of time into that game.
Yeah, for me, it's probably Breath of the Wild. Because I have now done 2 playthroughs of it, one of them on Master Mode. I wouldn't be surprised if it's Tears of the Kingdom, but for the longest time, it was actually Skyrim.
Yeah, I mean, that makes sense.
Yeah.
That checks out. Skyrim is a phenomenal game.
Oh, yeah. Ah, I missed the question mark.
Unfortunate.
Yeah. Yeah, and I ended up doing 2 playthroughs of Skyrim on Switch. I actually just recently got back into a playthrough that I'm kind of doing off and on PC. Where...
Ooh, fun.
Yeah. It's just like every time I play, I either end up going Dark Elf that's like super sneaky, or I do Breton Mage. Okay, listen.
All roads lead to Skyrim Stealth Archer.
This is true. Because even a mage would... Oh, man, I could have snuck in another attack with not any birdie. Even if you're a mage, if you level up in Conjuration, you could still, like, conjure an arcane bow. So... Oh,
Yeah.
Metopia. Okay.
Nice.
One of these days, I'm going to do a Metopia stream. One of these days, it's going to happen.
Someday you'll have to create the most amazing Miis from your channel's history.
From my channel's history, huh?
And when you can, let's see.
I mean, I can make Mii's based off of, like, Twitch chat and everything. But I'm
Exactly.
also thinking... Remember when we had, like, the Mii channel on our Wii growing up, and we had, like, a bunch of random Miis that we would just make? Never use in-game, but we would just have them chilling in the Wii channel.
Oh yeah.
Remember Weird Al Yankovic?
Weird Al Yankovic. Chuck Norris.
Oh my gosh, yeah, that was back when Chuck Norris memes were all the rage.
Oh yeah, you were obsessed.
Yeah. That is, like, unfortunately a bit of millennial cringe that I will never be able to get over. Is, like, I did enjoy the Chuck Norris memes while they lasted. But yeah, I was pretty proud of the Weird Al Yankovic me. And then there
You
was...
were the master at creating Miis back in the day.
Yeah. And there was, like, one Mii that we ended up making... No, we didn't make it. I remember there was one time our grandpa came over, and we're like, we should play Wii Sports with Grandpa. And we had to make a Mii, and it took him so long to figure out how to make a Mii on the Mii channel, and I felt bad. But we were able to play a little bit of bowling with him, and it was fun.
It was fun.
Yeah. Woohoo, Thailand!
Let's go.
Yeah.
Now, I have a question for you.
Mm.
What is your favorite game that you've gotten on Switch, and what is your least favorite game?
Okay. All right. Yeah. That was some of those were in my list as well that I was going to ask you. So favorite game on Switch, I think, is probably Breath of the Wild. Like, I love Tears of the Kingdom, don't get me wrong, but in terms of tone, like, consistent experience, and just, like, as a cohesive product, I do think that I enjoy Breath of the Wild more. Least favorite game on Switch is a real tough one. There is one game that, like, I ended up getting. I picked it up when it was on sale, and I wanted to enjoy it more, and that is Yoshi's Crafted World. And maybe if the music was ever so slightly better and more varied, if there was, like, literally more than one song, and maybe a few more different arrangements, then I would be happy. But it was just way too easy of an experience for me, and I didn't really enjoy it as much as I wanted.
That's a shame.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of other... like, I know that there are other games that I got, and I'm like, man, I really don't like this, but I'm blanking on them right now.
See, I asked you this question without having an answer, I just realized. I mean, my favorite would definitely be Breath of the Wild. Again, same thing as you. I love Tears of the Kingdom, but as far as, like, tonally and just what it all really meant, how it was generation-defining...
Oh, yeah.
I do think I have a preference for Breath of the Wild.
Mm-hmm.
My least favorite game... trying to remember, like, I don't think I had any experience that I just didn't enjoy.
Okay, that's a blue shell.
That is a blue shell. That's unfortunate.
It is what it is. Oh, yeah, okay.
Alright.
You want to fly through, that's actually faster. Okay, that's good to know.
But, what is actually my least favorite gaming experience on Switch?
It is a bit tough because you don't really want to remember the bad parts, you know?
Yeah.
I do remember one game that I kind of felt a bit meh over, and I didn't want to feel meh. I wanted to feel like, oh my gosh, this is so good, this is peak. Bayonetta 3. Really unfortunate, because Bayonetta games are genuinely good. It's just, like, Bayonetta 3, there were some performance issues. That was also my first foray into the series, and so, like, I didn't really understand a lot of what was going on. I had to look up the history of different characters, like Luca and Jean, and, that was very cheeky with that green shell, by the way.
Oh, you're welcome.
You didn't hit me, but you were close.
Dang.
Yeah. No, did you see Arlo's most recent video where he was talking about the worst selling Switch games?
I have not. I saw it in my sub box, but hitting me right before the finish when you had a mushroom. Oh, not any birdie. I'm so sorry.
Oh, man. Oh, that's brutal. No, but do you want to know the worst performing Switch game in terms of sales?
Sure.
It's Bayonetta Origins Cereza the Last Witch or whatever. It's the Bayonetta spinoff.
Huh.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Because, like, I played the demo, and, like, I could tell what they were going for. It's just, the gameplay just didn't click with me. And, yeah, I don't know.
That's fair.
Yeah. There are, like, a few small indie games that I didn't really enjoy that much. There was one called The Bridge, and I was really excited for it. It was, like, basically a puzzle platformer based loosely on the artwork of MC Escher, where you would try to, like, manipulate the world and, like, climb upstairs upside down in order to access new areas. And I'm like, oh, that sounds like my type of game. And I found it more frustrating than anything.
Oh, that's a shame.
Yeah, I wanted to feel inspired, but it was just kind of like, I don't want to play this anymore. Yeah. What about...
I think... I'm trying to remember. There was a game that I ended up getting thinking it would be really cool, and I ended up not enjoying it too much.
I think I know an answer, at least for now, until you try it again. Xenoblade
Is it
Chronicles 2.
Metroid? Oh yeah, Xenoblade. When I first got Xenoblade, I got Xenoblade 2, and I did not enjoy that game. I thought the controls were weird, and now I've played through Xenoblade 1, absolutely loved it, so I'm going to be giving the game another chance.
Yeah.
But I remember not enjoying Xenoblade that much when I first got it. Let's see, there was... what's it called? I can...
See, and for me, I never played Xenoblade Chronicles 2, but my first foray into Xenoblade was Xenoblade Chronicles 3, and that is now one of my favorite games of all time.
I'm very excited to hop into Xeno 3.
Yeah, it is so good. It is so emotional, and, like, Nintendo made me cry over the anime cat ear girl, and I will never forgive them for it, but it's a good game. And I never would have even thought about trying it if it weren't for the Switch. So,
yeah,
I'm thankful for it.
I had remembered what it was, and then I forgot it again.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. Oh, no, I remember. I'm glad I didn't actually pay for this game. I borrowed my girlfriend's copy, and I'm glad I didn't pay for this game. Cooking Mama Cookstar.
Oh,
is
yeah.
really not good.
Yeah, man. And I remember when that released, there were rumors that it was secretly mining, like cryptocurrency, because it was not a very demanding game in terms of graphics, but like it did end up kind of cooking the circuitry for the Switch. And like people were noticing, like, man, this is really bad, but like as it turns out, no, it was just a poorly optimized game. But yeah.
Yeah, it was not the most fun experience I've had on Switch, definitely.
You know, one game on Switch that I actually have a huge amount of time in, and I don't know how many other people have a huge amount of time in this game, but like I have definitely hundreds of hours at this point. Ring Fit Adventure.
Ooh.
It's like... It was a great game for me to have, like, to work out in the morning just to get a little bit of exercise in. And, like, I'm the type of guy that if you are asking me to do 20 squats, I'm going to tell you to kindly leave and don't slam the door on your way out. But if you tell me that I get to open a virtual treasure chest if I do 20 squats, like, I'm stretching beforehand, I'm wearing a sweatband, I'm doing everything, you know? And so it was a good game for me. And I ended up beating it and beat New Game Plus and New Game Plus Plus. I got every last costume in that game, and it's, I don't know, it's fun.
Yeah, I do want to try it out again. I actually use a different game to exercise, one that I've been trying to get you to stream.
Is that...
And I will eventually, as soon as you reactivate that channel point reward.
Oh my gosh.
But I work out with fitness boxing featuring Hatsune Miku. And it's pretty awesome.
It's so
good. It is
good.
actually a very good workout.
Yeah, it's so good.
I was kind of surprised at how good it was.
It's so good that Nintendo finally ended up releasing good games on their console, you know?
Exactly. You get it.
Fitness Boxing 2 or 3?
It's Fitness Boxing featuring Hatsune Miku. It's its own game.
Oh, okay, so it's not 1 or 2.
It came between 1 and 2.
Oh my gosh. So it's like the Lion King 1.5 of the...
Between 2 and 3.
It's the Lion King 1.5 of the Fitness Boxing universe.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. All right. Do you think they're gonna, like... I'm pretty sure they're doing Fitness Boxing 3 on Switch. Do you think that they're gonna do many exercise games on Switch? I know that we've got the wheelchair basketball one. I forget what it's called.
Drag X Drive, which does... the thing about Drag X Drive is I think it actually looks kind of fun.
It does look kind of fun.
I'm just scared for when they reveal that price point, and it's going to be about $30 more expensive than it should be.
Yeah. Which is a shame. And, like, There's a couple things that worry me about the game. One, it does kind of seem a little bit gimmicky, and two, I really hope they add more color.
Yeah.
Because
I mean, it very much is the Nintendo Switch 2's ARMS.
it is the Nintendo Switch 2's ARMS, but ARMS at least had color and unique character designs. These guys look like, well, grunts in a Xenoblade game that are playing basketball. So, yeah. Like I said, hopefully they end up adding more color. Hopefully it is a work in progress. I don't know if we have a release date for it, but
I don't think so. I know that was one of the games that people could play at the Nintendo Switch experiences.
mm-hmm. Now, we do know that Labo did not sell very well, but could you imagine Nintendo doing a Labo-like thing for the Switch 2?
I feel like if they're going to do something, it's going to be less lab. It's not going to be build your own out of cardboard like Labo was.
Mm-hmm.
I feel they're going to focus a lot more on accessories for the Switch 2. I mean, we already have the built-in microphone. I'm willing to bet they'll make a USB microphone that you can attach for better sound quality.
Okay.
We've got the cameras. I know they had attempted VR with the Switch, but not many games had a VR mode. I feel like they could go more, especially with like the mouse controls and things. You can do so much more with the Joy-Cons.
Ooh.
I feel like they're going to lean more into VR with the Switch 2.
It'd be interesting. I understand the Ring Fit was avid Wii Fit Plus enjoyer. Oh my gosh, Wii Fit with the Wii Balance board.
Oh.
That was legit. I remember being stupidly bad at the meditation game. You remember
Oh my goodness, the one where with the candle and you had to sit perfectly still.
And then they try to spook you.
Yeah.
No, you actually want to know the secret to cheating in that game? And I will admit, I cheated in this game. You sit on the Wii Balance board, but then you lean all the way back and you also lie flat on the ground. If you do that,
so you're telling me you never beat your score as a kid because you cheated?
Yes. Yes, I am saying that. And I am admitting that publicly.
Wobble, dude.
Yep.
Everybody, can we shame Wobble in chat?
No.
Can we just get a bunch of Wobble cries in chat right now?
Is it really cheating if the game allows you to do it?
That's like poker, and like you're allowed. You can put cards up your sleeve. Nothing's stopping you.
No, see, but that is cheating. That's
but
like,
you're allowed to do it.
Well, I mean, you're okay, but that's also different. You're playing against other people. Like, Wii Fit was not a game that you're playing against other people. You know, you are trying to go for your own personal best, and like, you might be able to say that I was cheating myself, but like, I was just trying to mess around with what the Wii Fit board was allowing you to do, and that's just what I found. And I was like, okay.
I can't believe Wobble's betrayed our trust like this.
Sorry, I'm just gonna go back in time and then just completely undo my score for Wii Fit so that you can have your moment of redemption. Would that make you feel better?
I'd appreciate that, yeah. No, that'd be pretty cool. I'll get the time machine out. It's a little dusty.
It's a little dusty. I haven't used my time machine in a while.
Yeah. At least 3 minutes and also 30 years.
Okay. That's a good joke.
TARDIS time.
It's TARDIS time. Yeah. Sorry, my TARDIS is in the shop. Man, you've been kind of kicking my butt in these races lately. Keep up the good work, honestly.
It's prep for Mario Kart World. Gotta get ready.
Of course.
I mean, I know you...
Toad Circuit, baby!
Yo!
Toad Circuit!
I know you'll be, busy on Thursday, but I'm planning on Nintendo Switch 2 streams Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday on my channel.
Oh, your poor eyeballs.
Oh yeah, I'm fully aware, but Thursday is going to be entirely dedicated to Mario Kart World. Friday, I'm going to be checking out the Nintendo Switch 2 editions of the Zelda games. Saturday is going to be more Mario Kart World, and then Sunday is just going to be a free-for-all.
Toad Circuit, baby. Excellent.
Toad Circuit!
Everybody's favorite. All my homies love Toad Circuit.
I love to eat toad. Ooh, I had really good sushi the other night. I had sushi 2 days in a row, actually, because I had gotten grocery store sushi, because my grocery store actually has good sushi.
Mm-hmm.
And then the next day, my friends texted me and said, hey, we're going skating, do you want to meet us for sushi after? And there's only one correct answer to that question.
Well, yes. I saw that. I saw that.
I tried.
That would not hold up in the court of law, sir.
Many things that happen in Mario Kart wouldn't hold up in the court of law, actually. You know what? Next race, if we get a city map, I'm gonna try to follow traffic law. I'm not gonna focus on winning the next race. I'm just gonna try to follow traffic law.
That would be a fun stream. Like Mario Kart, but I can only abide by actual traffic laws.
See, my girlfriend's been doing a similar thing, but she's been playing Watch Dogs 2 lately.
Oh.
And I've just been watching her play, but follow all laws, and you can't really complete any story missions like that. So
Yeah.
she's just been going around the world.
That's funny. Yeah, because I have seen, like, the GTA, but I follow all laws, and the Doug GTA modded streams, those are fun.
Oh yeah, I love a good Doug stream.
Yeah. Dude, little tiny Funky Kong is so cute. He's like, yeah!
He's a little guy. Right. Let's get that speed up with the coins, and GG. That was close. I saw that horn at the end.
Yeah. I was like, am I in the window? No. No.
Alright, Rosalina, let's follow all traffic laws together.
I need somebody to make a meme of Rosalina reaching out to the viewer saying, let's fasten seatbelts together.
Yes. Oh, please.
Yes.
Just let's go on a safe drive across the countryside together.
Yes. Don't worry.
All right.
I packed fruit snacks.
My 2 Rosalina amiibo, my 2 official Rosalina plushes, and my 1 official Rosalina figurine that Nintendo made. Save me.
Hey, Twinight, who is your favorite Mario princess?
The Moo Moo Meadows cow.
Oh my gosh, that's so real. That is so real. I do like Wario Stadium. Dude, Wario Shipyard is coming back.
There's... What's that?
Wario Shipyard is coming back.
Oh, that's cool. Oh, I had a bad start. Well, there's not really any roads here, so... I'll wait for the next map with roads.
Okay, yeah. No, this one you can violate the law to your little heart's content.
Oh, good.
I also feel like the law doesn't necessarily apply as much when there's giant, like, fireballs everywhere.
That's your opinion. I think you could still regulate that.
Well, I mean, like, are the fireballs like OSHA compliant?
Well, I got a blue shell in third, so I'm not really concerned about that at the moment.
Okay.
I mean, they could be if you don't tell OSHA.
Anything is OSHA compliant if you don't tell OSHA.
Exactly!
Like, I've always been saying this.
How do you think my work is run so smoothly?
Oh, gosh.
Whee!
See, I also think, like, OSHA is obviously, like, an American thing, but, like, the more that I think about jokes that we have about, like, OSHA compliance or, like, I don't know, other things that are in the American government, it's actually kind of understandable with how prevalent American culture is globally, how other countries would know more about our government than American citizens do, because we just talk about American government things. And everybody else is kind of like, okay.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh my gosh, okay. Well, that was unfortunate. That's okay.
Hey, did you get fireballed?
No, I didn't turn quickly enough.
Unfortunate.
Okay. Oh,
No, thanks.
no! Come
First
on!
place. Wonderful.
I just have to keep banning those. Oh, a really good Rainbow Road or Baby Park. Ooh.
Oh. Is it? Oh, SNES. I'll take Baby Park over that.
Okay, if you'll take Baby Park, I'll do Rainbow Road because I cannot make a choice.
That's fair.
I really can't. Yeah.
Oh. Cringe bot in chat.
Yeah.
Autumn, my goat. Because I do think all of my mods are asleep at the moment. I know at least one of them is, and the other two live in completely different time zones, and one of them lives in a different country, so...
Well, one of my mods is awake, but I'm playing Mario Kart with him.
Unfortunate.
Yeah, that's my bad. Now, I have another question for you.
Alright.
Out of all the games that you have played on the Nintendo Switch, which one surprised you the most?
Which one surprised me the most? Ooh.
Yeah.
That's a good question.
I do have an answer for this.
Alright, I gotta think about my answer. Surprised as in you were surprised how much you enjoyed it, or just surprised as in you genuinely weren't expecting something?
It's open to interpretation.
Okay.
And actually, now that you open up the question like that, I think that I have two answers.
Interesting.
Yeah.
You know, go ahead with your answers first.
Okay, so if we are going with the game that I was surprised with how much I enjoyed it most, it's got to be Xenoblade Chronicles 3. Because, like, I'm not huge into anime, and those games are very anime-coded. And so I was like, I don't know about this, Chief. But the gameplay and the story are just so good, and I couldn't deny that those games are genuine masterpieces. So there's that. As far as surprised that we even got it on Switch, Witcher 3.
Ooh.
Because
You know
that
what,
is a game that
surprise?
should not run on the Switch as well as it does.
Absolutely,
It
no.
still looks like it's coated with Vaseline, but like if that's the only way that you have to play Witcher 3, it is a fantastic game.
It is, yeah. No,
Yeah.
that's true. Ah.
So what is a game
I mean,
that
I'd
surprised
say
you the
game
most?
I was most surprised with, as far as enjoying it, would be Fire Emblem Three Houses.
Yeah.
So you bought me Fire Emblem for Christmas years ago, and I never played it until last year.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, N64 Rainbow Road, that's such an easy choice.
It's so good.
But I was shocked at how much I loved that game, and I'm hopefully gonna start a new playthrough maybe this summer.
Yeah.
It's been about a year since my last playthrough, so...
I recently finished my second playthrough with Blue Lions, and you know, starting with Black Eagles and then moving to Blue Lions, I'm like, oh, there's more foreshadowing than I originally picked up on when I first played the game. And it's also very interesting getting the story from a completely different perspective and exploring completely different character arcs. It's very satisfying doing another playthrough. And eventually I'll do
I'm
Golden.
very excited to do that Blue Lions playthrough.
Yeah. Yeah, there are some parts that are pretty dang emotional. You're welcome, Not Anybody.
Alright, as far as, like, games I'm surprised we even got on the Switch...
Yeah, like
What
The Witcher
was
3 was a
kind of
really
a
big
shock?
one.
You know what? The game I was kind of shocked that we even got on Switch, Metroid Dread.
Yeah, huge.
I thought the Metroid series was dead.
And
Because they weren't doing anything with it. Then all of a sudden we got Dread and Prime Remastered, and now we're getting Prime 4 this year.
Mhm. And like I had never played a Metroid game before getting a Switch, and now because I played those games, I now consider myself a pretty big Metroid fan. I love Super, I love Dread, Metroid Prime is GOAT, and like yeah, the fact that Metroid Dread existed after all these years is pretty dang awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I started looking at chat, and I stopped paying attention to the game, and I'm in 4th with a star. Link has defeated me.
Oh,
Unfortunate.
yeah. That's all good.
No, and I still haven't played Dread, but I do want to.
Yeah. You have my copy, right?
Yes, I have your copy of Dread.
Okay. It's a very good game. Definitely got some challenge to it. Especially the bosses. The bosses can definitely be a challenge, but it's such a well-designed game. The only iffy point that I have for Metroid Dread is that the music does not hit as hard as Super Metroid's music does. Super Metroid,
Oh, that's a shame.
Super Metroid is one of the best audio-designed games on the SNES. It is so atmospheric. It is so good. The music is iconic. Donkey Kong, let's go.
Donkey Kong.
I like how we're getting advertisements for Burning DK, the energy drink, on Donkey Kong Mountain, too.
Oh, delicious.
Yeah. You know, when you really sit here with Lakitu, you could really look at those grass textures and be like, oh, yep, this is definitely from the Mario Kart Booster Course pack.
Oh, yeah. Alright, Donkey Kong, let's go! Whee!
My gosh, Waluigi was, like, right there. Holy cow.
Waluigi directly in front of you. I do like this map. This is fun.
It's a good map.
It's a good map.
It's one that also, like, it's one of the few maps that requires the brake even at 150cc in order to do really well. In order to optimize. And, like, I like the courses where you do have to pump the brakes a little bit. And it's a little bit more technical. It's one of the reasons I like Dragon Driftway.
I got hit by that blue shell, the aftershock, but
And
you didn't.
I didn't!
That's ridiculous.
Oh my gosh. Oh, that's funny.
That's bonkers bonanzas. Donkey Kong bonanzas.
That really is a Donkey Kong Bonanza moment. Dude,
I am very excited for Bonanza.
I know. I
Like,
cannot
I'm not as
emphasize-
big into Donkey Kong as you are, but that game looks phenomenal.
Yeah.
And I think the Switch 2 might be what finally pushes me to get a capture card that captures at 60.
Yes. I will say that it is an investment, but I think that especially for games like Mario Kart, it's worth it. And I'm trying to think of other games that I have at 60 that... Oh, Mario Odyssey.
Oh, true. Yeah, because, I mean, this game runs at 60.
Yeah.
And I'm looking at my capture footage, and it's definitely noticeable.
It's crispy, but that's okay.
It's crispy. That's alright. But with the Switch 2, I may genuinely consider getting that 60 FPS capture card. I don't know if I'm going to get one that inserts directly into my motherboard, because I do have a very small motherboard, unfortunately. That was one thing I did not upgrade when I upgraded my PC.
Okay, yeah. All of Wobble Dude's defensive items. Thank you. Thank you, Apex. And welcome on in.
Oh, that sounds tasty.
Yeah, I mean...
I heart turtle shell.
Yeah, I mean, Koopa shells and banana peels. Not even bananas, just banana peels. Like, that's a great source of fiber. We probably got one more race with Funky Mode activated, and then we're going to have to retire Funky Mode. So...
oh, that's such a shame.
Wii Rainbow Road is pretty dang good. I do love Rome. I like the Rome course. I'm
gonna have to go Wii Rainbow Road.
Yeah, Wii Rainbow Road is GOAT, but like, I did think a little
Remember,
bit. 'Cause, yeah. Oh my
I am
gosh.
using tilt controls.
I'm using tilt controls, and I'm a little nervous. Oh,
I'm
it didn't
little
show I'm a
nervous.
little nervous. Oh no.
Oh.
Really?
Something about Switch controls doesn't feel right to you, huh?
How much have you played it on Wii U, out of curiosity? Are you playing on Joy-Cons or a Pro Controller? That might also be a factor. Ooh, 3-stream stream with a bonk? Why, thank you. Oh, you have a Switch Lite. Okay, that might be it. That's okay. The real race doesn't start until the last lap. God, this game is so pretty.
This game is so good. I love it here.
They really did this Mario Kart course justice
Oh yeah.
in the booster
This
course
is one of the best courses to come out of the booster pass.
pack. Yes.
Just all the Rainbow Roads are good. This is one of the best. I like this.
Yeah.
I really like 3DS as well.
Oh, 3DS is like probably my favorite.
Fair. I think N64 is still my favorite, with 3DS being a close second.
We gotta catch up.
Why did I throw a red shell ahead of me when I'm in first? That was dumb.
Yeah, but I appreciate it.
Oh, you're welcome.
Because if you don't have any defense, I've got a red shell heading your way.
Well, I had defense, but a boost stole it right when I hit the button.
Oh, that's so perfect. Heck yeah.
It is unfortunate.
Here, have another one.
Hey, I'd appreciate it if you didn't. Oh, that didn't stop you, though.
But the lightning
Now
sure
I'm
did.
sad.
Oh my gosh, look at the three of us.
Hooray! Oh, Waluigi has run over Rosalina. Unfortunate.
He would.
Hey man, who's your favorite Mario princess?
Probably Donkey Kong?
Okay, fair.
Yeah. I do love Princess Peach. Like, Rosalina's awesome, Pauline is a girl boss, but, like, Peach is for the gays.
Oh, not any birdie. An enemy today you have made.
Yes, fight amongst each other. Oh my gosh, the lightning again.
Hey,
At almost
Donkey
the same
Kong, or
spot.
Funky Kong. You know, I've been thinking about the, like, stupid gimmick idea we came up with the last time we collabed, and I'm still thinking about, or we weren't even collabing, just your last stream. I've still been thinking about Donkey Mode.
Donkey mode?
I do think that's actually a really funny idea.
Yeah. No, that would go hard. What did we agree on that, like, that, was it that you would turn into a donkey, or was it that you would turn into Donkey Kong?
I would turn into an ape, but the video that leads up to it would just be entirely Donkey from Shrek.
Perfect.
And so it would just be really confusing.
Hey, folks, we are going to have to retire Funky Mode. Could we get some sad wobbles in chat, or some 07s in chat? All right, here we go.
My time has come. You must continue your journey.
Oh, 3DS Rainbow Road.
I gotta go Dragon Driftway. We just did a Rainbow Road. I can't do too much Rainbow Road, you know? You gotta save a little
That
bit,
sounds
you know?
like a you issue.
Oh, man.
I don't think there's such thing as too much Rainbow Road.
I do not like Bone Dry Dunes. Reactivate it as the animation ends. Let's keep the funky train going, dude.
Yo!
I mean, at least there's some good turns with this one, but like... You can certainly try with those green shells.
There was an attempt made.
Oh, yeah. And there is glory in the attempt, but...
You know what? What's your favorite Mario Kart 8 track? As we're getting to the era of Mario Kart World, we're losing a lot of these tracks. We're gaining some new ones and some old ones. But I'm curious to know what your favorite Mario Kart 8 track has been.
Probably Hyrule Circuit, but I also really like Big Blue.
Ooh, Big Blue's good.
So, in other words, my favorite Mario Kart 8 tracks are the ones that aren't Mario Kart themed.
Understandable.
Yeah. What about you? What's your favorite Mario Kart 8 track?
I mean, it would have to be probably Hyrule Circuit as well.
Yeah.
But you're gonna hate me for this. I unironically really enjoy Cheeseland.
Ooh, yeah. We're unfortunately going to have to be enemies over that one.
Like, I know it's a forbidden topic, but I do really like Cheeseland.
Cheeseland has got some
Hey, man.
good cheese to it. It's got some good shortcuts. Like, I'll give credit where credit is due. I just don't like the sand physics. That's my only thing.
Yeah, fair.
I like feeling the
it's
rubber on the
silly.
road.
It's silly. It's full of cheese.
It is full of cheese. I mean, like, the inner Wallace and Gromit in me is really happy about that, but I don't know, man.
Exactly.
I wouldn't
It's
want to...
just like the Wallace and Gromit Telltale game.
I forgot that they made a Telltale game with Wallace and Gromit.
It's awesome. I own it. It's awesome.
I'm guessing on Steam.
Oh, yeah.
Why don't
Dude,
they port
for
that to the
breakfast,
Nintendo Switch
we should
too?
make bromlets.
I'm
Omelets
scared.
in the shape of Gromit.
Oh, God. No, I thought that they were just going to be, like, various types of cheese in the omelet, but...
No, grommets.
That's a lot less horrible. Yeah.
I am excited for you to come visit this summer. I feel like we'll be able to do some fun stuff.
Oh, yeah. We do have to actually start and finish a 30-round Mario Party Jamboree game.
Yes.
That's going to go so hard.
That is important.
Yeah.
See, I mentioned doing that challenge where I follow traffic law, and all of a sudden, we're getting no tracks available with actual roads.
Yes.
I'm still waiting for that.
Don't worry. We'll be able to make our way to Sydney or London or something. Toad Circuit, baby!
There we go!
All right.
Alright, what do you think the speed limit is on Toad Circuit?
I'm going to say 35 miles an hour, and I am going to ignore
I'm gonna say you're wrong.
Okay. No, it's probably like 70.
Probably.
Yeah. I say that you could go your normal acceleration speed. Okay, so Oh, 30,000 kilometers per hour. Thank you. Apex, thank you.
Alright, let's go ahead.
Someone
Stay
redeemed
on our
Funky
side of the
Mode to
road.
distract him. That's so evil. Not any birdie.
Oh. Alright. Oh, those red shells. Hitting those obstacles with my car. Unfortunate. Now, flying cars aren't very street legal, so I don't think I'll be able to use any of the flying, like, glider pads. Alright.
Let's get that purple spark, boys. Oh, thank
And
you
I don't
for
think
the bits,
drifting's
Apex.
very good either. Yo! I can't use my items either because they're mushrooms, and I feel like using nitro boosts. That's against the law too.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm already pushing it by using those boost pads, but
Ooh, not any birdie. Those explosives are not street legal.
ooh, not any birdie.
Here, have a red shell. That one's on the house.
Who kind of you? Aw, someone left a banana peel in the middle of the road. Getting
That might
bloopered
be me.
again. I somehow got struck with lightning by being under a bridge.
I saw that green shell coming, but, like, there's no way that I could have avoided that. And, like, who's Toad? Man, that was a close race. GG's.
That was I got fifth.
Man.
Just going on a nice Saturday drive.
Yeah.
You need Mario Odyssey 2 Apex? Oh, yes.
I need a Mario Odyssey 2 as well. I'm really upset that we never got DLC for Mario Odyssey. It was a game that was designed for DLC.
What are you talking about? Luigi's Balloon World is right there.
Okay, Luigi's Balloon World is pretty good, but that was like a free update, and that's not like a pay $20 to get Luigi's Balloon World. That's a free update in which the content is basically provided by the players. So,
Loogie Baloogie.
I mean, I get it. Yeah. By the way, if anybody else wants to join, let's go ahead and... If you got a copy of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe for the Nintendo Switch family of systems, then be our guest.
Yes, come join, come join.
Now
I do have a question for you, Wobble,
go for
and
it.
the chat, actually. What is your dark horse game that you think could potentially come to Switch 2? This could be a game that already exists and could get ported, or it could be a game that has not yet even been announced.
I have an immediate answer.
What's that?
If they put Baldur's Gate 3 on the Nintendo Switch 2, I might explode.
That would go hard, actually. With the mouse controls, too.
Exactly, because the Nintendo Switch has mouse controls. I mean, they're... like, if Larian Studios was, like, super cool... I think that's Larian Studios.
Yeah.
I could see them doing a Nintendo Switch 2 edition of Divinity Original Sin 2 to update with mouse controls, because that is a game that is definitely better with mouse controls. But if they do Baldur's Gate 3 with the mouse controls, that peak cinema, like Martin Scorsese,
Yeah.
like you know.
No, that would be really cool, actually. I hadn't even considered Baldur's Gate.
Yeah, I don't know if it's happening because they are well on their way to developing their next game, but I would certainly appreciate it. What about you?
I was gonna say Final Fantasy 16.
Oh,
I mean,
that
I've
would be good.
heard... I haven't played it myself yet, but I've heard very good things about Final Fantasy 16.
I've heard good things about it too. Ooh, Claire Obscure Expedition 33.
Oh, yes!
Yeah.
Oh, I want to play that bad.
I'll probably get it on PlayStation, but I
Okay.
want to get a physical copy if I can. Zoe says
Yeah,
Helldivers
definitely.
1.
All the red shells. There are more red shells. I've gotten hit with 4.
When it rains, it pours. See,
And
I've
now
never
I've got someone with
played.
a star.
I've never played a Helldivers game. It does look very fun.
It does.
But-
I know
yeah.
2 is like nearing its end
Yeah.
as far as updates go. I know the devs really want the final battle to take place in Shanghai, but the Chinese players of the game are doing a really good job at defending Shanghai, so they can't start the final battle yet.
Oh, okay.
Apparently this has been going on for a couple weeks now, of them really wanting to do the final battle in Shanghai, but the monsters can't get into the city.
Okay, and see, here's the thing, Not Any Birdie. I think that you're smart enough to know to space out those red shells so that they don't let... You got to make sure that the getting back up animation and driving again animation starts playing before they get hit with the second red shell. And you know that. You know that. Yes, you are evil.
True.
And we love you for it. Of course. Yes, of course. Of course. Yes.
Of course.
Yes. Indubitably. Yes.
Tried something new with my coffee today, because I didn't have milk or creamer,
Uh-huh.
and so I put sugar in, and I normally don't do sugar, but I just did 2 packets of sugar. I think I like it better than putting milk or cream in.
Sugar in the raw?
Yeah.
Yes, sugar in the raw is such a way to go. Okay, here is my next question for you, and my only stipulation is that you cannot say Breath of the Wild again.
Okay.
What is a game that you wish you could forget and then play over again?
Is it cheating to say Tears of the Kingdom?
No.
Then I think you know my answer.
Okay. Okay, you dingus. All right. No, that's fair. Yeah, Tears... Yeah. Yeah, I want...
If not Tears of the Kingdom or Breath of the Wild, if it can't be a Zelda title, then I'm sad.
Okay.
But...
Yeah. Oh, no. Oh, I was trying to go for the shortcut, and I ended up falling off. Yeah, no, I gotta say Tears of the Kingdom as well. Yeah. I want to cry after watching all the memories again. I'd love to do that. That sounds like a good time for a guy like me. The entire
Xenoblade.
That's a good choice.
That is.
Oh my gosh. Not Any Birdie just has a great character cart combination that works out really well for them, and I can't even be mad.
Yeah. Oh, let's see. If it can't be a Zelda title, I'd say maybe Mario Odyssey.
Ooh, that's also good.
I think just the first experience from that was so much fun.
It really was.
Oh, GG.
I spoiled Tears of the Kingdom too much before I even played it, so if I could replay it again without having any knowledge of the game prior, then I would absolutely love that. Honestly, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Another game, I know that it's probably not super high on too many people's lists for game they wish they could forget and play again, but Celeste.
Ooh, that's fair.
I could really go for a blind playthrough of Celeste, because it is such a special game. It's a very emotional game, and if you haven't played it, you look at the gameplay and you're like, that's just a 2D platformer. Why are you getting emotional? But like, it bears into your soul. It
is such a phenomenal game.
It's a very good game. Yeah. You're telling me I have a good combination when I have literally the starter stuff equipped? I mean, like, but it works. If it works, it works. Yeah.
Ooh, one thing I'm looking forward to in Mario Kart World is them getting rid of kart customization.
I don't know how I feel
and
about it.
And I know that sounds a little weird because the kart customization is a big part of Mario Kart 8. But I feel like there's going to be more focus with online play. Eventually, obviously, metas will be created.
Yeah.
But I feel there's going to be a lot more focus on the actual race rather than getting a good cart bagging combination, bagging items.
Yeah.
Because that is a major issue with Mario Karts Online.
Yeah, and
unless
it
you're
has
just hosting
led,
a private journey.
It has led to like a little bit of online toxicity. It's not obviously nearly as bad as something like League. But like, it is unfortunate that the optimized way to play a game is not fun. And so, if they can streamline the gaming and make it so that it's not easy to exploit, yeah, I could see that. That was for me. I would join you guys, but I need to re-download it and don't have the patience to wait for it. I don't blame you. Download times take forever. It took me like an hour on Thursday to download Witcher 3 on PC.
Oh.
So I only got to play a little bit before bed. But I just started a new Game Plus profile. And I don't know, it's probably going to be one of those off and on again, off again. Oh my gosh, wait, hold up. My mouth isn't working.
Your what?
My mouth isn't working.
Oh, your mouth isn't working. That's unfortunate.
I'm practicing ventriloquism right now, guys. The program that I use froze.
Off the bridge, but I didn't. Your mouth's working on my end, though, so...
Yeah,
I think it's just like the ventriloquism puppet, but your Fujitech is the real you.
Yes.
You could just add your own Fuji tech to the stream. Double the wobble, double the fun.
That's what I'm saying. Not any birdie. You and those red shells, I swear to Allah. Yeah, okay.
I had a red shell for not any birdie.
Take your third place. Sorry, that was kind of mean. All right, I'm going to go ahead and disappear real quick. I'm going to restart the program.
All right.
I am still here.
Chat, how we doing?
Don't worry.
Well, actually, we have shared chat, so just chat in general. How we all doing today?
It was kind of karma, let's be real. But, yeah. No, honestly, GG's. Okay, let me... Oh, it's on my other monitor. Hold up. I'm just messing around. I'm being silly. You're
a silly, goofy guy. I don't know what to say.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and load the Funky Kong file. Yes. Okay. I think that we are so back. Hold up. We're so back.
Let's go.
See, ViaTube Mini is like really good if you are starting off. I have PNG Tuber Plus. And PNG Tuber Plus is great for making your model appear a little bit more 3D, but I have run into more crashes with it. Which is unfortunate.
I still use VideoTube.
Yeah.
Oh, you have a cat-themed blanket hoodie with a little pocket to put a cat. Oh, that's awesome.
Oh, that's great.
It goes hard, actually. Apparently, my friend's family has been adopted by a new cat that has wandered into their house. And I'm very happy for them, because they have 4 now.
4 cats, that's awesome.
Yeah, well, they had 2 that kind of just wandered into their house. And then they had a 3rd that wandered into their house about a year ago. And then a 4th one has apparently just reappeared, so... Four cats.
Are the size of the bullet bills smaller? Did they decrease the size of the bullet bills?
I don't think so.
I don't know. I always thought that the bullet bills were bigger.
All right. Finishing in first.
Honestly, GG's.
GG.
Hey, fifth is still nothing to sneeze at. Like, Baby Park is where the boys become men, the men become Spartans, and the Spartans become women. I'm just trying to, like, work my way up in terms of strength, you know? Mount Wario! Let's go. No, Baby Park is a tough one. So if you get 5th, that is still a badge of honor. That's what I say.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Baby Park is probably the most luck-based map in this entire game.
But it is fun. It is fun. I do love it.
It is.
Are there any games that you regret buying on Switch?
That I regret buying on Switch?
I know it's kind of more of a negative thing to talk about, but like we're reminiscing all the good, the bad, and the ugly about Switch, you know?
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I liked Princess Peach Showtime.
Uh-huh.
If I could go back in time... Well, I didn't spend 60 on it. I had a ton of GameStop coupons and offers. I only spent 35 bucks on it.
Mm-hmm.
But even then, I realistically don't think I would buy it again.
I ended up getting it for 40, and I haven't played it yet.
Don't get me wrong, it's a fun game. It just doesn't have much replayability, and like your issue with Yoshi's Crafted World, it's just very easy.
Oh, just missed it. Balan Wonderworld. I never played Balan Wonderworld, but I think that's a really good contender. If you bought that, I am sorry, Apex.
I almost got it used at GameStop for $5, and then I realized I'd rather go get a coffee or something with that $5.
How sad is it that, like, Balan Wonderworld, being a video game, probably took, like, 4 years, 5 years to develop, and you're like, I think I'd rather get a coffee.
Yeah.
It's kind of an indictment. Okay. Still a little bit behind, but that's okay.
Is there anything that you regret getting on Switch?
I don't fully regret getting Yoshi's Crafted World. And I also don't fully regret Mario Tennis Aces, because, like, my girlfriend is really into tennis, and so I mostly got it so that we could play tennis together, and as it turns out, she kicks my butt. But,
Fair.
like, I don't know, there's, and I never actually purchased Pokemon Shield. My friends got it for me for my birthday. And
Oh, that game is an experience.
yeah.
Listen, I will say, I think that is some of the best character design that the Pokemon Company has done.
Which is crazy because it's literally just an extension of the character design that we got from Gen 7.
Yeah.
Makes you want to drive headfirst into a brick wall. Oh my god.
Yeah, trailers made it look like a super fun 3D platformer, and then you actually play the game and it makes you want to drive headfirst into the brick wall.
Yeah, like
Oh.
when I look at the gameplay doesn't look that bad, but I imagine that if I was actually having it in my hands and playing it, I would probably think very differently. Because, like, the thing with 3D platformers is it has to feel good. If it doesn't feel good, then it's just not going to be worth it. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
And that's what I'm excited for with Donkey Kong, because I've heard that from people who played it, it feels really good to control.
I actually do have an answer for a game that I regret buying, and that is Sid Meier's Civilization 6. Because...
Really?
Yes, but, like, one would think with how much I enjoy history that I would love Civ games, but I just can't wrap my head around all the tutorials and the mechanics. What I need is to have somebody who has more experience with the game just sit down with me for an hour and help me work through my first playthrough. Because there's just so much to take into account, and, like, the tutorial sucks for teaching you all the different mechanics of the game. So, yeah, one of these days I need to, like, turn it into GameStop or something and get, like, $2 or something.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna turn in... Well, apparently GameStop's doing, like, a deal for Nintendo Switch, where if you turn in old Switch games and accessories, and then turn around and use that money to pre-order Switch 2 accessories or games, they're giving you 40% more value than you'd normally get.
Okay.
Because I work right next to a GameStop, and so I pop in a lot. It is unfortunate. All the employees know me by name.
I mean, but, like, remember the good old days when you could walk into a business and people actually do know you by name? I know that it feels a bit cringe when that's, like, a corporate store, but, like, if you have that for, like, a small mom-and-pop diner or a cafe or something, like, that's ideal, man.
That's true.
So... like, and you get enjoyment out of buying games, right?
Oh, yeah.
Maybe not necessarily from GameStop, but, like... Oh, now the blue shell hits? Really? Okay.
Yeah, now the blue shell hits.
All right.
But, what were we talking about?
Games that we
trade-in
regret
value.
buying. Yeah.
Yeah, games that we regret buying. But I do think I may bring Princess Peach in to get traded. I may trade Princess Peach Showtime in. I know my girlfriend does want to beat it first. She's in the middle of playing it.
Yeah.
But I may go through my Switch games and see if there's anything that I'm like, realistically, am I going to play this anymore, or can I use this to knock some bucks off of Donkey Kong Bonanza? Because I have pre-ordered Bonanza already. I'm very excited for that game.
So, Twinight and Not Any Birdie, you can chime in with chat after the fact. Would you say that an honest, like, play-by-play of this course is just three people exchanging red shells with each other? Okay, no, never mind. It's just chaos. It's just chaos. That's what we're doing.
It's just chaos. I finished.
How is Daisy ahead of... Oh, no!
Oh, wobble.
Yeah, it is what it is.
You got beat by Daisy.
I got beat by Daisy. Yeah. Daisy's a powerhouse woman, though. We like Daisy.
True.
Just roasted a marshmallow.
All right.
Readily available gas burner in the living room for some reason. Okay. All right. I mean, we take those, you know?
I may actually mute up real quick, back out of this race, and hit the restroom.
Okay.
Because I need to take a quick break.
I'll be sure to entertain the good folks at home in the meantime. Don't you worry.
Alrighty, I'll catch you in a bit.
Yes.
I will.
Yeah. See, yeah, no, I've got a copy of Princess Peach Showtime, but I haven't even opened it yet. I ended up getting it on sale for like the Mario Day sales from all the way back in March. And eventually I'll play it. I don't know if I would necessarily do it on stream, but we will see. Okay. Here we go. I love the music for this one. I don't know about the rest of you, but like, this is one of the tracks that I feel like I've got... As far as music goes, I have a surprising amount of nostalgia for this track in particular, and I don't know why. Shy Guys are just so cute, you know? Oh, that was a nice try. I assume that was Not Any Birdie. Ooh, lightning. Okay. Love me when the electricity is static. Here we go. The rainbow. I didn't notice the rainbow. I love the rainbow. Oh, jeez. Oh, okay. Hello, camera. We'd take those, I suppose. I do have a lot of experience with this track, so... And there was the little bird that was flying below. One thing that I think that Mario Kart, like Mario Kart 8 Deluxe did this so well, is the little tiny details everywhere. The texture detail, first of all, but then, like, they don't have to add those tiny little vines here and there. They didn't have to add as many of the plant variety as they did, but, you know, they did. And I appreciate it. Okay. Ooh, yeah, I'm not going to be able to avoid that. But we got the waterfall giving us momentum. It's a good feeling. And unfortunately, we will not be able to make that shortcut. Not Any Birdie. If you could, like, tone down... Okay. All right. Okay. What are you doing? What are you doing, man? Good afternoon, Sai. How are you? I hope that wherever you are, you are happy, healthy, and hydrated. Ooh, you know what else really surprised me on Switch? I guess it's a little bit of a cheat because I ended up first playing the series on PlayStation, and then I ended up getting the Switch game. But like Persona 5 Royal, but then I ended up playing Persona 4 Golden on Switch, and Persona 4 Golden ended up being like one of my favorite games that I played in the year that I played it. It's so good.
I heart Yosuke Persona 4.
I heart Yosuke Persona 4. I love Kanji Persona 4. Astral
True.
Chain 2. That's the thing, Apex. Astral Chain. Everybody kept saying that Astral Chain was a hidden gem. Like, ask anybody what's a hidden gem of the Nintendo Switch, and so many people will say Astral Chain, Astral Chain. And you know what? Astral Chain is one of the worst performing Switch games in terms of sales. I don't know if we're going to get a sequel. I want a sequel because it's such a good game. But, like, it did not perform well in terms of sales. And it's sad because it's such a unique beat-em-up. Ugh. Don't even get me started with Astral Chain. Sorry.
I do still need to play it.
Yeah. Speaking
I
of...
also did take the liberty while I was gone to grab a delicious Dr. Pepper Blackberry Zero Sugar.
Oh, it's so good. It's stupid how good it is. But the blackberry works so well with the Dr. Pepper flavors. Yeah. The Zero Sugar Baja Blast is also pretty dang good.
It is. I do enjoy it.
I'm so glad we're finally doing Maple Tree Way. It's a good game.
Good map.
Yeah.
I got a present for you.
Yeah, thanks. I don't know why I let go of
welcome.
my banana. I probably shouldn't have let go of my banana.
No. Shouldn't have let go of your banana.
Here.
Oh, there's a red shell. Neat.
Oh, there's a red
Oh,
shell.
you got
Neat.
red shell? We're the Red Shell Brothers.
It's a red shell moment all the way around, you know? There we go. Bada bing, bada boom. Okay.
Alright, we're at 10 coins already.
You know what? I also think that companies should completely ignore their profit incentives to give the fans exactly what they want.
True!
Yeah. I don't care what the shareholders say. I want Doshin the Giant too.
You know what? I saw Shay Frillis mention this, actually, on Twitter. And I unfortunately kind of agree with him.
Uh-huh.
The era of the wild for Zelda has become Nintendo's Persona 5.
That is a very true statement. And it's unfortunate.
Yeah, I'm speaking as someone who absolutely loves the era of the wild. They are milking it.
Yeah. Because the Hyrule Warriors as well. And then the fact that Pokemon Legends Arceus, like, tried to lean into Breath of the Wild aesthetics.
Yeah.
I know that that's different franchises and whatnot, but, like... yeah, like, the only major new Zelda that we got... I mean, we did get Echoes of Wisdom, but Echoes of Wisdom also very much is influenced by open-air Zelda.
Oh, absolutely. You see so much Tears of the Kingdom in Echoes of Wisdom.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Funky Kong.
Hi. Who needs Persona fixed?
Check out my horn.
I do really want to see Persona 6, though.
I would like to see Persona 6. I think we're going to get a Persona 4 remake before we get Persona 6.
Yeah, they really keep milking Persona 5. And they ended up, like, recently adding a new, like, mobile game.
Yeah, Persona 5X.
Yeah.
And it's a mobile gacha game.
I really biffed it right at the end, unfortunately.
Unfortunate.
We need Persona... blank remake? Oh, Persona 2. We do need a Persona 2 remake. Absolutely.
Atlas does not want you to know that Persona 1 and 2 exist.
I mean,
I think
they
in the
are
past 10 years, they've acknowledged those games once.
Yes. They are less popular. Like, 3 was the one that really found its stride, but, like, at the same time, I would love a remake of Persona 2 just to experience what Not Any Birdie has been preaching for, at this point, years. You know?
Yeah.
I want to know what the big deal is. I also want to know what the big deal is about this map in particular. Why are they adding this to Mario Kart? Like, I know that they're changing it for Mario Kart World, but I'm sorry, this is like one of the most boring maps, in my humble opinion.
I wasn't paying attention to what map got selected. Oh, yeah.
I do like the blue toad just sitting there, like, staring on the... That guy's just chilling. The remake has been confirmed for Persona 4. All the original voice actors have come out saying they won't be reprising their roles. Yeah, I don't know if it's just that they, like, don't want to redo the voice lines or what.
Well, they've been announcing that they're not reprising their roles in the order that their characters have been joining the that the characters join the party in the game.
The one thing that I would say, and this is like, I guess, slight spoilers, I would like to see an updated version of Naote's storyline. Because there are parts of Naote's storyline that I feel like Naote's identity and the... I don't want to spoil it. I don't want to spoil it. I feel like... I feel like the level 9 and level 10 Arcana levels for Naote end up making reveals that I did not expect or want for Naote's character. And I wanted it to go a different way given the themes of their story arc. And so that's the only thing that I would realistically want to see updated in a remake. But I'm trying to be so intentionally vague because I don't want to spoil. But Naoto, sorry, Naoto. You're right, Apex. Yeah. But give me HD kanji and I'm gonna be a happy camper. I love me kanji. He's the best boy. And I can fix him. In case you were wondering, I can fix him.
Alright, buddy.
Yes. Dude, Funky Kong is so cool.
He is.
Like, name a Nintendo character that has more aura than Funky Kong. Genuinely.
Blue Pikmin.
Ah, dang it. You're so valid. Oh. I always forget about Blue Pikmin. Blue Pikmin's a Chad. They won't change Naoto's
But does
story.
Blue Pikmin ever forget about you?
They won't change their stories based on their Western audiences. No, but here's the thing. I feel like Naoto's story should also be changed because of the sensibilities of Eastern audiences as well, of Japanese audiences. Like, again, I don't want to spoil much, but like, I feel like with the changes that they made in Paper Mario The Thousand Year Door, for instance, with one story arc in particular, I feel like if they were to... Yes! Donkey Kong Jungle! If they were to do something similar with Naoto, then I feel like that would be poggers. I'm just saying it would be poggers.
That would be good. If they can do it for that storyline in Thousand Year Door, they can do it for Naoto's storyline.
Yeah, and I mean, Obviously, we're dealing with different developers here, but like Atlas could be cool.
I feel like Atlas would be more likely to do it than Nintendo, and Nintendo did it, so...
At the same time, the way that Atlas handles, like, queer characters in their games is really not cool.
Yeah...
Thank you, Twinight. Really appreciated that bomb!
I got it just for you.
Thank you for that red shell. Rhythm with the Tism raccoon shirt is too much to wear in public. Oh, no. Rhythm with the Tism and it's a raccoon shirt? Like, if anything...
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Where can I get that? Whee!
There we go.
Oh, hey, I fell off the map.
How'd you get ahead of me again? Huh. Okay.
Game Shark.
Oh, that checks out. There we go.
Now, we never had a Game Shark growing up, but my friend did, and I ended up borrowing it once. And I borrowed his Game Shark and his copy of Pokemon Soul Silver, and I ended up giving myself about 1,000 rare candies. And I remember going through that game with I believe it was a level 100 Sentret.
Okay.
I didn't evolve it into Furret.
That's funny. I still think back to, like, when first time I played Pokemon Emerald, how I learned about the duplication glitch at the very end of the game, and I ended up getting so many rare candies, and then I used those rare candies to level up a Wurmple to level 100, and then I cloned that Wurmple, and then I decided to tackle the Elite Four with an entire army of level 100 Wurmples. As it turns out, no, you cannot tackle the Elite Four with an army of level 100 Wurmples, but you can tackle the Elite Four with an army of level 100 Wurmples and a single Rayquaza. So
I see.
So that ended up being registered with the Elite Four as like, oh my gosh, Champion Wobble Dude, with 5 level 100 Wurmples and a single Rayquaza.
That checks out.
Man, they don't make Pokemon glitches the way they used to. It's so sad.
I don't know, man. Scarlet and Violet are certainly something.
They really are something, but the thing is, the glitches don't add... they don't add functionality to the game. They only add character to the game. And they do certainly add character to the game, but, like...
Oh, yeah.
I just want duplication glitches, man.
I am excited to try out Scarlet and Violet Switch 2 version. Because apparently it's, like, a very good quality update.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm excited to see what they actually fix.
Atlas has been ignoring the 2 canonically bisexual main characters, so I don't trust them anyways. Like I said, Atlas is very weird with their queer characters. I don't like it. Thank Amazon, but I remember the person who makes sure it's like that is Snazzy Seagull on it. Okay. They might have like an Etsy store or something. I remember when Etsy was good and not filled with AI garbage.
Yeah. Also, when they didn't steal money from their creators.
Yeah.
That was awesome. Now, the last thing I got off of Etsy was a CPU, or a GPU stand that unfortunately doesn't fit because my GPU is a little too high up. It's the perfect height for the Legend of Zelda Smash Bros. Amiibo. So my GPU stand is actually my Legend of Zelda Smash Bros. Amiibo.
Mm-hmm.
I've got Twilight Princess Zelda just holding up my GPU. But I have this little piranha plant that was supposed to be the GPU stand, a piranha plant coming out of a pipe.
Yeah.
He just sits on my desk now.
Okay. I just now read your last message, Apex. I think the reason that they didn't put the Persona 3 Reload on Switch is because it probably wouldn't be able to handle it.
Yeah.
I mean, it can barely run Persona 5.
Yeah, like, it could... And Persona 3 Reload, while in the same engine, is definitely a massive graphical update from 5.
Yeah. One thing that I think they did really well for the port of Persona 5 to Switch is they ended up rendering the character models and, like, the 3D environments in 720p, but then they add the UI on top of it in 1080p. And so that ends up cutting down on the processing power. And it's, but the, like, when you actually see it in effect, it's fairly well done.
Heck yeah.
It can handle Xenoblade and Persona 5, yes, but, like, the thing is, Xenoblade runs well because Monolith Soft are actual wizards. And I don't know if Atlas are necessarily, like, wizards when it comes to coding and stuff like that. Handmade plushie. Like, I don't even remember the last time I ended up buying anything from Etsy. It has been literal years. And I did end up, like... Actually, no. I did buy one thing from Etsy. And it was a... It was a sweatshirt for my girlfriend for Christmas. That's what it was. Yeah. I do want to report that I managed to get a PlayStation 1 emulator on my 3DS. Oh my gosh. That's are huge. Living large right now. Excellent. I wonder if there's... Well, I mean, I would never suggest doing this because this obviously is illegal, but, like, there's probably some sort of emulator software out there for PlayStation 2, and there's probably some ROMs available for Persona 2. If anybody was so inclined. Of course, I would never do that. And I would never encourage game
piracy.
No. It doesn't run well, but it works.
You should just buy a PlayStation 2 directly from Sony, and also their games directly from Sony, so you can play them.
Yes.
And if they're not available anymore for purchase, then, you know, that sounds like a you problem, unfortunately.
Yeah. Oh, what? They don't make PlayStation 2s anymore? Well, I'm sorry, that's a skill issue, alright?
Ugh.
Okay.
Got hit with a red shell.
Yeah, this ain't a great spot to get hit with any shell. I'm thinking about deleting Redbubble. Oh, yeah, I thought about, like, selling things through Redbubble as, like, Wobble Dude, but, like, I don't know.
Yeah, there are a few merch sites. But you've also got to consider, you know, the costs of making Wobble Dude stuff. Like, I imagine, like, stickers. I've thought about doing some stickers. But then you gotta work out the commercial stuff and everything.
Yeah. Well, realistically, I wouldn't even make that much money off of it. It's more just about, like, oh, I kind of want to do this, you know?
Yeah.
And, yeah. I saw that in Discord. I didn't respond to it, Sai, but I am so happy for you. PlayStation 4 is such a great console.
Congratulations. I hope you have fun playing games.
Do you have any favorite PlayStation 4 games, Sai? For me, I know that we've been talking about it, but, like, Persona 5 is so good. And God of War. Let's be real.
Yeah, God of War 2018 and Ragnarok, like, quickly became some of my favorite games after playing them. Like, those are very good games. Very much not family-friendly either.
Oh, yeah.
But
those are
they
viscerally
are
violent.
Phenomenal storytelling.
Yeah. Redbubble handles everything. You mainly just upload the art. Yeah, yeah. Similar to what I was looking at for if I were to open a merch line. But that has trade-off barely making much unless you sell it. Exactly. Like, if you expect to sell in really high volume, then it might make sense. But if you don't sell in high volume, then you are literally making just sense, you know?
Yeah.
Absolutely
exactly.
love Resident Evil, Kingdom Hearts on the PlayStation. That's fair. That's fair. I have never actually played a Kingdom Hearts game.
Oh, you should borrow my copy of 3. I haven't played it either, but they look fun.
We have problems
They do
with
look
backlogs, huh?
Yeah, what I have been doing, I have not been purchasing games. I don't think I've actually purchased a game this year yet. I've just been getting through my backlog.
Hey, Twinight, I got another question for you.
Alright, hit me.
As we are wrapping up the Nintendo Switch generation, what game on the console do you think is the best multiplayer experience?
Well, the thing is, Nintendo Online is terrible.
I'm talking like local multiplayer. Let's assume that we're doing local multiplayer. We're not working with Nintendo's flawless online service.
You know, that's a tough one. There are really good options.
Yeah.
I mean, Nintendo does a fantastic job at making party games. I mean, we've got Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. We have the Mario Party games that released on the console. Like, there's a lot. I would say I've got to go with Mario Party Jamboree.
I think
wanna, that... Yeah. What's up?
No, keep going.
Mario Party Jamboree, I feel like, enhanced the Super Mario Party experience because a lot of people didn't enjoy the motion controls, and the motion controls were required for that one. And so they made it so the motion controls aren't required for Jamboree. And I feel like it does enhance the experience. I feel, after also watching the Jamboree TV overview trailer that they just recently released, I think it's a much better value than people were initially expecting.
Yes.
So I'm gonna have to go Mario Party Jamboree.
I kind of want to say Mario Party Jamboree, and I feel like for the average player, Mario Party Jamboree makes the most sense, but I could also very strongly make an argument for Smash Ultimate.
Oh, that's true.
Like, sometimes I forget that Smash Ultimate is on Switch because I'm not a huge fighting game person, but with the amount of fighters that are available, and with the 2 different DLC packs, the fact that you can play as Steve, Jack Black himself.
Minecraft Steve.
Like, they added Jack Black to the game. It's incredible. And Sans Undertale. And Skyrim dude. Like, and Joker Persona 5. And Sephiroth. I remember the reveal for Sephiroth, and once that music hit, I screamed. It, like, man, I'm gonna miss those Smash fighter character reveal trailers. Like, hopefully we end up getting that for the next successor to Smash, whatever that ends up being. But, like, I don't know. I'm always gonna have fondness for, like, oh, a new Nintendo Direct. What are we gonna get? A new character reveal? What's it gonna be? And, like, it's just like, I miss that. It's
Speaking
good.
of, I think there might be a Nintendo Direct next week. Nintendo did publicly confirm that they are going to be participating in Summer Games Fest this year.
Here's what I'm thinking, though, okay? They did confirm that they're going to be in Summer Games Fest, but if you look at the graphic that Jeff Keighley ended up posting on social media about all the different developers there, the logo that is shown is the Nintendo Switch 2 logo, not the Nintendo company logo. And so, just to temper expectations, I would not be surprised if we only end up getting a trailer that says, hey, the Nintendo Switch 2 is now available. Because, like, they are now in their marketing push just to get the console out there. So, like, temper your expectations for Summer Games Fest. I hate to, like, rain
That's
on
true.
people's parade, but, like, you know, don't expect Mario Odyssey 3 to be announced, is what I'm saying.
Oh yeah, no. Maybe we'll finally get a release date for Silksong.
Maybe.
Who knows? They showed it in the Nintendo Switch 2 Direct. But they've also showed it in many different presentations over the past few years.
They showed it in a treehouse in 2019.
Yeah.
Like, I have nothing but respect for Team Cherry. Hollow Knight is a near flawless game. It is very good, but, like, this was kind of like a Metroid Prime 4 and Bayonetta 3 situation. You shouldn't announce the game that far in advance. Unless you plan on releasing it. Like, wasn't it, like, literally a summer or two ago that, like, Microsoft for...
2022.
Yeah, 2022, they were like, everything in our announcements is going to release within a year, and they included Hollow Knight Silksong, and we still don't have it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they even confirmed... Oh, not any birdie. That was rude. Even confirmed on Twitter, Silksong releases this year? Yes.
Yeah. So what I'm saying is, like, as developers, I have nothing but respect for Team Cherry. As marketers, I'm like, come on, guys.
Yeah.
And
Oh. Funky Kong, you're so far ahead.
I'm imbued with the power of Funky. I got Funky Kong coursing through my veins right now. Whoa, that was almost a hit. That was almost a hit, but we got that. When I still had my Switch, I absolutely had a blast playing Animal Crossing and Mario Kart with my friends. You know what? Animal Crossing is a great game. The multiplayer, I wish, was better, because there's not really much to do in multiplayer other than just wandering around saying, oh my gosh, look, it's a tree. Oh my gosh, look, you have a fossil there. I can't dig it up, but if you want to dig it up, I can watch you. You know? Oh. I also never played It Takes Two. But I imagine that that's good on Switch. It's probably better on PC and PlayStation and whatnot for performance, but, like, you know. Getting hit with lightning in third place while having a golden mushroom and a bullet bill? No! That is so painful. That's
I'm a little
rough,
nervous.
Man. I do love this course. I love me some Wild
Woods.
Yeah. I just love trees, man. Give me a big tree and I'm happy.
Trees are awesome.
Yeah. That's one thing. When I ended up moving to my new apartment, I moved to a part of town that definitely has more trees than my older place.
Yeah, your old place was pretty barren.
Yeah, I mean, there was like a long road that was filled with strip malls.
True.
So we definitely had the sites. That there was a McDonald's, there was a Chipotle,
there was an Arby's.
There was an Arby's, there was a Wendy's.
It might be more expensive to send you Arby's now, I just realized.
Not necessarily.
Okay, good.
There is an Arby's that's relatively close. It is still gonna be like at least a 10-minute drive. But one thing that is actually really nice, last night I ended up I joked about this, but like, so I recently got a new entertainment center, and I did buy a cheap one from online, and I should have gotten one that is better quality, that is made out of actual wood. But when there's a Memorial Day sale for an entertainment center that has a built-in fireplace, and I was able to get it for just over $300, it's really difficult for a guy like me to say no, okay? So we ended up getting it in the mail yesterday, and we got it in the mail as we were out, like, picking up pizza, actually. So we came back, and there were these giant packages on our doorstep, and I'm like, oh my gosh, it's here, yay! And I got excited. Yo, Sonic and Knuckles, thank you for the follow. I loved you in Sonic 3.
Welcome on in.
But, so I see the boxes, and I turn to my girlfriend, and I say, that's a Sunday project. Because, like, it's Friday. I don't want to spend my Friday evening building furniture. But then I look at the boxes, and I think about how nice it's going to be once it's built. And I turn to her, and I said, I am currently having masculine urges, and I need to build that thing. And she just laughed at me. So, I am not going to answer that question. I am not going to answer that question, Sonic and Knuckles. We care a lot about internet privacy here.
Internet safety rocks.
Yes, big fan of internet safety. I will tell you that I live in the United States, and I'm not narrowing it down after that. But I do like Mario Circuit. Okay, not any birdie.
You know, that's the correct answer.
Oh,
not
okay. All right, fine. You got me. All right. Go ahead and take your recognition points. So yeah, I ended up building it last night. But the thing is, like, for the fireplace, I tried to turn it on with the remote after I assembled everything, and I got really sad that I couldn't turn on the fireplace with the remote. And as it turns out, the remote didn't have batteries. I almost cried, but then I remembered, oh wait, no, we just need batteries. And so I was like, it needs AAA batteries. Dang it, where are we going to get AAA batteries? But then, cool thing about the new place is we live within walking distance of a gas station, which is really bad for when I get cravings for a gas station hot dog at 1 in the morning.
Oh, no.
It's really unfortunate, but it was nice to be able to just walk, enjoy a nice summer evening, and get some AAA batteries. And, like, yeah. Living as close as I am to a gas station, it is nice for convenient snacks. Not nice for my wallet, but we take those, you know?
No, that's good.
Yeah.
Oh, I got a bomb thrown at me.
Exploded.
Alright.
I'm a little bit too far
Got a question
ahead.
for you.
Ooh, another question. Hit me.
What old Nintendo series do you think has the chance to get revived on the Switch 2?
Ooh, okay. When you say old Nintendo series, we're talking something that did not receive much love on the Switch, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Okay.
Something that did not receive much love on the Switch. Because
Next-
I have an answer that I hope for, an answer that I think is more likely.
Next question, though. Would you say that... Oh my gosh, that was a terribly timed green shell. Okay. Would you say that Star Fox did not receive love on Switch? Because it did not get any first-party Nintendo games, but it did get Starlink Battle for Atlas, featuring Star Fox characters.
Starlink Battle for Atlas is not.
Okay.
That doesn't count.
It is an Ubisoft game. It very much hits with the Ubisoft formula. But the thing is, like, I don't know. I really like... Ooh, okay. I really like Starlink Battle for Atlas. It's very much a formulaic Ubisoft title, but it's also just kind of fun. So I don't know. I don't know. Like if we're counting, if Star Fox is able to be counted for this, I'm hoping that we get a Star Fox game. But maybe something.
My more likely answer was actually Star Fox.
Yeah, but I also
think that
I think that. Sorry, I just gotta say this.
No, go ahead.
I do feel that the Sorry. Star Fox as an on-rails experience, like, is probably fine, but I think that it needs to have an open-world element at the very least if it is going to be remotely successful in current year. Yeah. Oh, I'm about to get really upset. Toad Harbor.
But I think that it definitely could be revived on Switch 2. A game that... But a game that I really want to get revived, Kid Icarus.
Oh my gosh,
I've heard
yes.
really good things about those games. I want to play Kid Icarus Uprising.
Hitting me with a red after the blue, that's diabolical. Welcome to American politics. It's brutal. That was...
Oh, God.
sorry. That was just... You rolled out the red carpet for me for that one. But I don't even know if it was me. It might be. I don't know. I'm sorry. No, Kid Icarus with the mouse controls would go so hard.
Exactly.
Ooh, actually, I have another one.
Ooh, what's that?
Nintendogs.
Oh, please.
I don't even know if it would be successful, though, because if you go back and play Nintendogs, it's actually kind of a boring game.
It kind of sucks.
It's like, oh, you get to experience the novelty of touch controls. Oh, man, that almost hit you, but... It was the walls. The walls. They betrayed me. Okay.
I don't lose at Toad Harbor.
That's what I say, though. So, this is going to be a very interesting experience.
Oh, I fell into the water. I might lose at Toad Harbor. Ouchies. Ouchie oofy.
Okay. Okay. We're just...
Oh, I'm really doing bad. Hold on.
What's that you said, like, literally 10 seconds ago? I wasn't paying attention.
Hey, Wobble, you smell.
That's a very rude thing to say.
Yeah. I got a star in third, by the way.
Oh, boy. Okay. Okay, we're just... Oh, thank you, Boo. Thank you. Thank you, Boo.
Oh, you're welcome. Thanks for the bomb, by the way.
Well, you won't be able to hit me with that bomb from all the way back there, you silly goose.
Well, have you considered that maybe you're stinky? Blue shell in third. I don't think we're winning this one, I'll be real.
Okay. Thread the needle. Not any birdie. Your red shells are adorable, but I would really appreciate it if you could tone that down a little bit. No one beats me at Toad Harbor.
Oh, GG.
I can be a little bit more aggressive now. I wanted to, like, tone down the cockiness just a little bit, just in case one of you would beat me. But, like, now I get to rub a little bit of salt in the wound. And I don't care. I know that I'm a bad sport. Toad Harbor, it brings out the worst in me. What can I say?
Toad Harbor brings out the worst in us all.
Yes. You can't tell me what to do. You know what? I forgot. Yeah, sorry about that. I like the glasses on your me. I like how I said that and your me turned around and said, oh, thanks.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Nifty.
Yeah.
Open the gates!
Oh my goodness. Welcome on in, Raiders. Hello and thank you, Gusty J.
Yo, welcome on in, y'all.
Let's go ahead and do a shout out to Gusty J. For those who don't know, my name is Wobble Dude. I am streaming with the one and only Twinight Cord. We are both family-friendly streamers. Well, you're family-friendly adjacent. You're welcome in the neighborhood.
I'm family-friendly most of the time.
Yes.
If I'm not doing family-friendly, I label the stream that way.
Oh my gosh, you're also a family-friendly Mario Kart. Well, excellent. I'm glad that you guys are here. Well, welcome on in. Yes, we do. I'm doing mostly Nintendo and indie games. Twinight, I know that you've been doing like Shadow of the Colossus lately, but oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to give you a follow then. Us family-friendly content creators, we gotta stick together.
Yes.
Thread the needle. Okay. Oh my gosh,
I
thank you for the follow.
Full family-friendly, we'll see.
I'll make sure to drop a follow as soon as we end up finishing this race. I just need to beat Twinight first.
I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe you don't need to beat me. You know, maybe...
Yeah, but it would be nice.
Maybe we have a fun time on the highway.
It would be super swell. Oh gosh, okay. I was looking at chat, sorry. Sumic89. Thanks. Thank you so much. This track wrecked me during our session. I mean, it's got a lot going on. This track has definitely grown on me.
Those cars are terrifying.
What was that you said? Sorry, I got exploded.
Oh, I was talking about how you're really cool.
Oh, nice. Will it
Nothing
mess up
about
the race?
the bomb cars,
No, if
certainly.
you want to activate funky mode, you activate funky mode. I could honestly use a little bit of a pick-me-up. We're only going to be streaming for about half an hour more, so like just keep that in mind for your channel points, Twinight Mom.
Funky mode is the greatest power boost in the world.
Oh my gosh, here we go! You know what? Take that, not any breed. I got a star in... I now have a star in second. Okay. We now have the power of Funky Kong coursing through our veins. Come on! I don't think that we're beating Twinight though, because not any birdie keeps sending red shells.
Yo!
Dang it!
How does it feel to be the funkiest in the land?
It feels pretty great. Even though I got second place, I still feel like I'm winning, you know? That red shell wasn't you? Okay. Okay. All right. Not going to bother.
With the power of Funky Kong, can you lose?
I'm not going to go ahead and bother doing the timer since we're only going to be here for half an hour. So we'll just keep funky mode going for the rest of stream. Where does the Wobble Dude come from? It's a long story. It's a long story and it's relatively personal. So I don't know. Can we say that that is the name that is on my birth certificate? And I just was like, okay, no. Yeah, I don't know.
Just legally change your name.
Oh, I could legally change my name. I could legally change my name to New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe for the Nintendo Switch family of systems. That would probably be better.
Your mic kept cutting out on Discord, and so it just said I could legally change my name to Nintendo Switch family of systems.
Oh, no.
And I think that would be awesome.
No, I meant to say New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe for the Nintendo Switch family of systems.
All right.
Oh, did it
Does the
drop you
pinned
out? Not
message
everybody?
come across in shared chat?
It does not, but I can go ahead
Okay.
and do that.
Yeah, do exclamation point race on your end. I've got it pinned on my chat, and I've also got it shown on the screen.
Okay.
But yeah, if anybody would like to join our wonderful Wobble Wheelies tourney,
And
feel
by the way,
free.
Gusty J, if you've been streaming for a while and you need to take care of you, make sure that you take care of you. If you need to raid and dash, you raid and dash. You do not feel guilty about it. Make sure that you are taking care of you first and foremost. But I really appreciate the raid and you trusting me with your community. This is a good track. I'm really glad that they added it.
Yes, I do hope this one makes its way into World.
I've got another question for you, Twinight.
Hit me.
Since we're reminiscing about the Nintendo Switch leading up to the Switch 2, I've asked a lot about like Nintendo games, but for this question, what do you think was the best third-party game on Switch?
The best third part. Ooh.
Yeah.
That's a tough one. There have been good ones.
Gusty J has the correct answer, actually.
Oh yeah, know what? That's fair.
I literally did a playthrough, I did a run of Hades last night because I was like, I'm not tired. I don't want to go to bed yet. I need a game that I could just like play a little bit and then hit the hay. And it ended up being Hades. It was a 7-heat run with sword, but
Ooh.
I was able to make it to the surface, but I was not able to defeat the final boss. 315
Unfortunate.
runs so far. It's a good game.
It's a really good game. Now, one thing, I have a question for you, actually. What is your favorite Hades weapon?
I think it's either gotta be sword or fists.
I love the Fists of Malifon.
Yeah, fists are definitely fun. They're very fast.
Hades 2 full release. Oh, Gusty, I cannot wait for that game.
I know. I have already bought it on Steam. And I've been playing the pre-release, and it's been really fun. I love how the different mechanics play off of each other. It's definitely a more complicated game than the original. But I am probably also going to double dip and get it on Switch 2 as well, because I want to play it handheld.
Oh, yeah.
Didn't even see him. Sometimes the game giveth and the game taketh away. I do think, again, I gotta say this again, Witcher 3, very impressive port. Very impressive port. I don't know if it's like the best third party, but it's really impressive that they were able to port it to Switch and fit it all on a 32 gigabyte cartridge. That's insane.
That's true.
That's fair, Gusty.
Because it's the deluxe edition on the cartridge, right? It's the one that comes with the DLC.
With all the DLC. Yep.
And Blood and Wine itself is a whole other game.
Yes.
Oh, I
like the
do
music
love a
for this
good
one.
Yoshi circuit.
I do also, I just gotta say this, Assassin's Creed 4 and Rogue as the quote-unquote Rebel Collection, that was pretty good.
Yes, that is such a good game. I cannot wait for, hopefully, the real rumored remake.
Yeah.
I've greatly enjoyed that game.
Is Shadows coming to Switch too?
No clue.
Because I know
I
that
hope
Star
so.
Wars Outlaws is coming to Switch too, and I figured that, like, if Star Wars Outlaws can come to Switch too, then they could probably do Shadows.
Yeah. Your favorite aspect is Shield of Beowulf, once beat Theseus and Asturias in about 10 seconds with that?
What?
Oh, that's crazy.
I did also unlock a new weapon last night. I didn't head to the weapon room to see what it was, but I did get the phrase to unlock it from Zeus. So, oh, you got it on video? I kind of want to see.
If you're willing to share that video, I would love to see that.
Yeah. I can't have links
I need to go
in my chat,
again.
but yeah.
Forget my backlog. Real. I mean, 4 is such good storytelling.
It is. And it's also just fun gameplay.
Yeah.
It's a pirate game, and it's like one of the best pirate games ever made, and it's not even a pirate game, it's an Assassin's Creed game.
Yar har har.
Yar har fiddle dee dee. Yep.
Being a pirate is alright to me.
But the thing that's kind of mind-blowing to me, though, and you can also probably speak to this because you played both games, why is it that Assassin's Creed 4 runs basically flawlessly on Switch, but Assassin's Creed 3 is just crunchy? It's like 17 frames a second at some points.
Yeah. Assassin's Creed 3 is a flawless game that runs flawlessly. I don't know what you're talking about. On my old Switch, I definitely had a video of Connor just clipping through the floor and falling for about 30 seconds.
Oh, that's awesome. Okay, so I know that like we kind of are double dipping a little bit because like I said favorite third party game and we immediately started talking about Hades, but like I guess you can say Hades if you want to, but like what to you is the like your favorite indie game on Switch?
I mean, Hades is my answer, but since we did already talk about it, I've gotta say I have enjoyed the bits of Hollow Knight that I've played.
It's good.
I have enjoyed quite a bit of Hollow Knight.
So you will try Hollow Knight and you still won't play through Metroid Dread?
Oh my god, look at this. Oh, you know what? Shovel Knight.
Oh, Shovel Knight, yes.
Might have to be it. I mean, I did just get the amiibo, so I kind of want to replay, but
the Messenger?
Shovel Knight is such a good game.
The Messenger? Any The Messenger fans in chat? The Messenger? I love it. It's so good.
I've played about 2 hours. It is fun.
Oh, you haven't even unlocked the key...
The key thing about the Messenger?
Yeah, exactly. You haven't even gotten to the best part. Like,
it is very fun.
It is very good.
I'll play more eventually.
I do.
Right now, I'm playing through Final Fantasy VII.
Oh, are you?
That's
Are you gonna abide by the law in this one?
Your Discord keeps cutting in and out. Would you mind repeating that?
Are you going to abide by the law in this one?
No, because we're going off the road into the mall.
Okay, that's fair.
Messenger is great. So is oh my goodness, Sea of Stars.
No, Sea of Stars is really good. I never beat it on
really
stream,
good.
but I did beat it off stream. And like
That's good.
That is a game that like I'm conflicted about this particular like aspect of the game. I feel like the ending is only truly satisfying if you 100% the game. And 100%ing the game is a pretty tedious and daunting task. How come that blue shell avoided you not hitting Birdie? That's not fair. But even if you don't 100% the game, like the pixel art, the music, the story is alright. But like it's a very well done game. Same developer, also, for those who are wondering. Welcome on in, Chloe. Just gonna chill here while shiny hunting for Heart Gold Soul Silver starters. Excellent.
Are you going for a starter in particular, or just...
Obviously Cyndaquil.
Any?
Obviously Cyndaquil.
That's true, but, I mean, Totodile is silly.
Totodile is silly. You know, Pokemon Legends ZA, I am going to pick Chikorita, and I am not going to apologize for it.
That's fair. I think I'm gonna lock in with Totodile.
Totodile is a cute little guy.
He's a Chompers. Took 20 seconds. Still, 20 seconds is insanely fast for that fight.
Yeah. No,
That's crazy.
Last night, as I was trying to do the Theseus fight, I almost didn't survive, and it was specifically because it was taking me forever, and I was on a 7-heat run with a time limit.
Oh.
And so, yeah. Theseus is quite the character. Yeah, so got a few other questions for you. Oh, this is one. This is one I'm actually really excited to hear a response from, because I'm also excited to talk about it. The blue shell didn't hit me because I had a mushroom. It might be. It might be. It might also genuinely be like a little bit of lag. That transatlantic internet cable, am I right, folks? But, my next question is, and let me make sure that I get this. Okay. Oh, let me read chat real quick. Fun fact, during development, they originally planned on Theseus being the hero fighting his way. I do remember that. It turned out that he was a jerk, so they pivoted to the Zagreus story. This is true. This is true. Yeah, Theseus is a little bit of a jerk. I mean, there's a lot of jerks in Greek mythology in general. Yeah. No, that they... It's so interesting hearing about, like, what goes on underneath the hood of the development of the games.
Oh, I got Goombud.
Also,
You're not anybody, you can join me back here.
Transatlantic implies the existence of cisatlantic. My favorite...
have no fears. The cisatlantic cable. I have one fear. Yo, Gusty J, thank you for the follow.
Oh, man. Yeah, my favorite time period in American history is when they built the Ciscontinental Railroad. But here's my question for you. What have you learned about your gaming tastes because of the Switch? Like, what type of gamer are you? And, like, what did you learn about the things that you like about gaming because of the Switch, I guess?
Well, I mean, so the Switch is very special to me because before the Switch, I had a Game Boy Advance.
Yep.
And I had a DS. And those were my consoles before, and I had a Wii as well. So I never played any of those smaller... I never played like any PlayStation games, any Xbox games, and I mainly played shovelware on those consoles. Gonna grab some lunch, good luck, have fun to meet you guys. It was really nice to meet you too.
Yeah.
I mean, shout out for that Wobble Raid again. Hope everybody's having a great time, and I hope you enjoy your lunch.
Yeah. I hope it's tasty. And thank you, Gusty.
But the Switch is really special to me because the Switch is really how I started getting into games.
Yeah.
Because I didn't have a PC, I didn't have, you know, a Wii U, I didn't even get a Switch until 2 years into the console's lifespan. But... Sorry, I started going off. What was the question again?
What have you learned about your gaming tastes because of the Switch?
I mean, I really like open world games, I've learned. I mean, I love the open world, wandering around.
Mm-hmm.
Just all that stuff. So I learned I really like open world games. I've learned I'm very much into RPGs.
Yes.
Especially turn-based RPGs. I was not really expecting to be into turn-based RPGs.
That is my big surprise as well. Because, like, obviously I did Pokemon growing up, but then I tried Octopath Traveler, and I just couldn't get into it. The music and the visuals were breathtaking, but, like, I couldn't really get wrapped in the story, and the combat wasn't engaging enough for me to really be motivated to play it. But then, like, obviously I played Persona 5 Royal, like, on PlayStation. But then I ended up playing Persona 4 Golden on Switch, and then I played a little bit of Final Fantasy 7, and then I played Octopath Traveler 2, and Xenoblade Chronicles 3, obviously that's not turn-based, but it's still a JRPG. And I am discovering that I'm a little bit more of a turn-based RPG and JRPG fan than I ever would have thought. And it's kind of mind-blowing to me that that's the type of gamer that I might end up becoming. I don't know, I just really find the combat actually engaging, because you have to sit and think about it and process, like, what is the most strategic way to tackle the fight, and
Yeah.
I almost treat each combat encounter like a little tiny puzzle to solve about how to do this the most efficiently. And it's made RPGs fun. So yeah, I mean, like, I guess I'm an RPG guy, parentheses derogatory, but like, I don't know.
And just RPGs in general, because I mean, Xenoblade,
Yes.
such a phenomenal game.
And I want to play the original. 3 is so good and is
Yes.
one of my favorite games of all time at this point, but like, the original I've heard is just really good, and like, good story, good gameplay, and I'm like, I'm ready for it. I did also pick up Xenoblade Chronicles X. I might end up doing that this summer.
That would be fun.
So
Yeah,
we will
I am excited to play 3 eventually. From what I have heard, 3 is good on its own, but it's even better if you have the story of 1 and 2, because it all ties together.
To answer your question, Chloe, I definitely will play it. I don't know if I'm going to play it super early in the Switch 2's lifespan. I might. I might. But if I end up playing Deltarune on stream, it might be a little bit after the huge initial wave. Oh my gosh, that was so rude!
That was a little funny. You have to be honest, though.
Like, it was a little funny.
It was a little funny.
It was a little funny. You're a little jokester. But
I am. I'm a little guy. I'm a little birthday boy. It's my birthday. You wouldn't be mad at the birthday boy, would
Oh
you?
my god, shut up.
I'm a little birthday boy.
Shut up. I'm so mad. I'm so angry right now. But, no, I will definitely play Deltarune. It might be a little bit, but please help me. I fall in fully into the Deltarune brain rot, and I'm going insane. I mean, better Deltarune
really
brain rot
bad thing?
than AI brain rot. Like the short form videos of like the guy in like America's Got Talent. Have you seen the AI generated videos of America's Got Talent?
I have not.
Like, they're bad and they are a blight on the internet, and they kind of make me feel like America is a civilization in decline. But they are really funny because like there's these videos of this guy, looks kind of like Geralt of Rivia, but without a beard, really long white hair, super buff, and then the judges are like slowly looking at him like, wait, what's he gonna do? And then his eyes start glowing, and then the audience starts losing their mind, and then he starts like generating fire from his face, and he like turns into a demon, and then the judges are like, oh my god. But it's stupid. It's really stupid, and I hate it, but it's also like, I don't know. I have very complicated feelings about it.
Sounds very dumb.
It is very dumb, but it's also like it's frustrating that there are people out there that are going to think that that's real. And
Yeah.
the fact that videos are getting more and more realistic does genuinely worry me. And so, like, if there are people out there that do think that the America's Got Talent AI videos are real, that, like, they might be cooked. But yeah, I don't know. Delta Room brain rot is fine. Don't worry. If I see an image of Woody Toy Story, I'm going insane. I've seen that. I have seen that screenshot, and it's funny.
Oh, I started just too early.
I'm glad that great minds think alike in pseudo-wars. We all ended up wanting to go with this one.
Yes, this is a phenomenal map.
It really is. I don't think we're ever going to get it in World. Because it just wouldn't make sense in World. Oh, no, 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 no. That's not good. Friend
Why did you turn
inside
into...
me.
Why did you turn into David Tennant for a second?
What? I didn't intend to.
You
did I
sounded
say?
exactly like David Tennant when you said, "Oh no, no, no."
Oh, no, no, no.
Like, doctor? Inside you, there are two doctors. One is who, one is house.
That's haunting. Hate that. Thank you.
I don't know why it popped into my head. Ugh. Gallifreyan, sorta David Tennant.
Yes.
I love your username, by the way,
That's a
in
good
context of this
username.
conversation.
That's a good... Yes. Did you watch much Doctor Who, Twilight?
I mainly watched with you. I watched up until Peter Capaldi became the Doctor. I unfortunately did not watch much of Peter Capaldi.
You gotta watch Capaldi. He's so good. Oh, he might be my favorite Doctor. He's so good. He's just a grumpy Gus. And you just want to walk up to him and say, "Oh, you're such a grumpy Gus," and you pinch his little Scottish cheeks. And
When did I get into first?
I don't
Hold on.
know.
I
I don't
thought
know how I got into
third.
fourth. I'm alarmed.
I haven't been paying much attention. How did this happen? Oh, not any birdie yet. Oh.
Get wrecked, Toad. Oh, you know what? I also got to say, like, I know that this was like 40 minutes ago, but we were talking about like multiplayer experiences on Switch. The Toad torture run in Mario 3D World
Oh, that was so fun.
was pretty goated. It was pretty awesome.
That I think has been my favorite collab that we've done, is the Toad Torture Run.
It was, because we played the entirety of the game. For those who are new and don't know, Twinight and I did a playthrough of Mario 3D World where we had to randomize characters for every single level, and if one of us gets Toad, then the other had to run and chase Toad and throw them off a cliff. And it was so hectic, and it was so fun. And in those levels where we're both the Mario Brothers, it's like, oh man, this is a lovely, peaceful game. And then when one of us gets Toad, it's just screaming.
It was so chaotic.
It was so good. Oh my gosh. That's a memory that I am never going to get rid of.
I think it's really funny that we just got your randomized level and it ended up being Ninja Hideaway.
Dang it, yeah. Okay, I have another...
Everyone's favorite map.
I have another question for you. Okay?
Alright.
Obviously, we mean this in the most family-friendly way possible, but what is your hear me out game?
What is my Hear Me Out game?
Yeah. Like, other people would look
Like,
at
what's
it and they'd be like, oh my gosh, I don't want to play that. And you're like, no, wait, hear me out.
You know what? Honestly, Rock of Ages 2.
I knew that you were going to say that.
I do think that game is a ton of fun, and you're just a hater.
I knew, like, I should have bet actual money because, like, as I was coming up with these, I'm like, no, Twilight, he's gonna say Rock of Ages 2 bigger and bolder. It was either gonna be that or Bugsnax.
But the thing is, Bugsnax was popular.
Yeah, Bugsnax was popular, and it had every right to be popular. It's such a good game. Thank
It's
you.
a phenomenal game.
Ninja Hideaway. But yeah, Rock of Ages 2 bigger and bolder, yeah. I understand the gameplay loop. It's just not a gameplay loop that clicks with me in the way that it clicks with you.
Yeah.
How would you describe the gameplay loop for those who don't know about it?
Rock of Ages 2 is a turn-based RPG, essentially.
No, it is not. No, it is not.
It is actually. So you and an opponent. So you're at the top of a hill. Your opponent is at the bottom of a hill. And then your opponent has troops at the top of another hill, and you have a fortress at the bottom of a hill. And essentially, you take turns rolling a boulder down the hill to try to break into your opponent's fortress. And when you're not rolling, you're putting defenses on the hill. You can put troops, you can put walls to block the boulder from coming down the hill. There's a lot you can do to essentially help your opponent, or not help your opponent, but you can block your opponent from succeeding, like getting down, because the faster you hit the doors, the more damage you do.
Yeah, so you're trying to make it past their goal, you're trying to make it past their goal, and you are both setting up towers to try to, like, make it more inconvenient for the other?
Yeah, so you just make it more inconvenient for the other to break into your fortress. And you take turns, so it's a turn-based RPG.
I hate that so much.
Am I wrong?
On multiple levels, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
That checks out.
I'm trying to think of my Hear Me Out game. I did not think of an actual answer when I asked it. I kind of want to say Bugsnax, but Bugsnax did end up getting really popular. I guess Ring Fit Adventure? Is that a fair Hear Me Out game?
I'd say so.
Yeah, because, like, most people aren't going to want to exercise for gaming, but, like, they make it enjoyable. They make it yeah, I would say that my Hear Me Out game is probably Ring Fit Adventure. It is fun. It definitely is a lot of fun.
It is a blast.
Hateful Boyfriend. I am unfamiliar.
Oh, Hateful Boyfriend. Oh my goodness, that is a game. Not any birdie. I feel like that's an appropriate game for you. So it's a dating sim game.
Uh-huh.
And all the romance options are hot guys whose heads have been replaced with bird heads.
Oh my god, that's so not any birdie. That's... Are you sure that you're not a developer? Oh my gosh.
Hateful Boyfriend is one of the games of all time.
Yep.
I do need to get it one day. That may be a fun, just one-off stream.
I actually have one for, okay, here's my Hear Me Out game. Cthulhu Saves Christmas.
Yeah!
It's a pretty funny game. It's, like, not very well polished. It's like, the gameplay is meh, the story is very predictable, but it just has, like, this obscure sense of humor, and you actually kind of start to feel for Cthulhu and want to see him succeed and everything. It's a good game.
As one does.
Yeah. Yeah. That's my hear me out game. Because, like, you tell people Cthulhu saves Christmas, and they're like, there's no way that that's real. And not only is it real, but, like, it's actually quite charming. It is also the sequel to Cthulhu Saves the World. It's part of a series.
Your Discord keeps cutting in and out.
Oh my gosh.
It's a sequel to Cthulhu.
Cthulhu Saves the World.
Ah, I see.
Yes. It's part of the greater Cthulhu cinematic universe.
True.
Why would you do this?
Hey,
to me?
watch out for my green shell there.
You're so rude.
I gave you a warning. I said watch out for the green shell.
You gave me a warning like 3 seconds after you hit me.
I'm sorry you're not a time traveler. I would suggest getting on that.
That's like saying, oh, hey, yeah, go ahead and take your exit right now. Like 2 minutes after you passed it on the interstate. Oh, yeah, I think you're pretty far ahead, right?
A little bit.
Just be a time travel. I know. My TARDIS is in the shop, though. That's my bad, though.
Alright. Oh, I love capturing Mario Kart 8 at 30 frames a second.
How did I know that you were going to say Rock of Ages 2 bigger and bolder? When's the last time you even played that game?
6 months ago? I actually booted it up. Like, not a long time ago.
Also, normally I would end stream right around now, but I have 3 more questions I would like to ask.
Okay.
We've been kind of taking our time. But maybe like 2 or 3 more races, and then we'll wrap it up.
Absolutely.
I need to
what
talk
you got
about
for me?
Bountiful for a second. Yes, everyone in the game is birds. It's a very goofy game, or so it seems. Or so it seems. Okay, this is kind of an obscure question, but looking back on all the Switch games, what is your favorite game to watch? Not necessarily your favorite game to play. You can enjoy playing it, but what is your favorite game to watch?
My Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. I think
that's good.
people... Yeah, the messages have been taking like a long time to post, at least on my end. I think your chat's coming through earlier. I think there might be an issue with shared chat right now.
Oh, okay.
But Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, I think, is definitely a ton of fun to watch. I've been getting a lot of false starts today.
No, Smash Ultimate, that's probably a really good one because, like, you can see all the strategy that they're doing, and it's especially good with commentary by people who know what they're talking about.
Oh, yeah.
So, like, Smash tournaments are definitely fun to watch. I kind of want to say Pikmin 4 for mine. My girlfriend recently, like, 100%ed Pikmin 4. And when I say 100%ed, I mean, like, beat the base game, beat the bonus, like, beat both of the campaigns in the post-game, and then ended up beating the final area after that. Hasn't gotten platinum in all of the bonus levels yet, but wants to do it. But as far as I'm concerned, she got 100%, and it is low-key kind of fascinating watching her, because, like, it's cool to see that she's gotten better throughout the course of playing, but watching her has also kind of made me think more holistically about Pikmin, about the different strategies that you could employ while playing the game. So I don't know. It's just very fun to watch. It's not as easy to watch if you have never played a Pikmin game. It's probably really confusing, honestly, if you've never played a Pikmin game. But it is fun to watch.
Yeah, no, I mean, Pikmin 4, I remember the hype surrounding Pikmin 4 when it first launched.
So good.
Or when it was even first revealed. I still think about that Arlo, Arlo stream where he just started screaming.
It's that and Metroid Dread that just make him such a happy camper.
Oh, that was so
that
close.
That was close. That GG's,
that
honestly.
almost got me.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, but Smash is a really good answer. Oh, we gotta do Merry Mountain. It's jolly. It's not the time of year for it, but, like, I love Merry Mountain.
Yarhar Fiddle TT.
It's not anime boys with bird heads. It's just straight up bird PNGs. Okay. You know, another game, it's kind of inspired by anime, Murder by Numbers. It's kind of like if you were to take the bare bones experience of an Ace Attorney game and then combine it with Picross. It's a weird game, but it is a lot of fun. Okay. Now this is a question that is probably more for me, but I know that you have also dabbled in this expenditure. What's your favorite amiibo?
Oh, I was gonna ask that to you.
Okay,
I have a couple. I have a few answers.
All right.
Super Smash Bros. Rosalina. I mean, my favorite Mario character is Rosalina.
Yes.
Super Smash Bros. Amiibo. I really like the Pearl and Marina Splatoon 3 amiibo.
Those are good, and I wish that I got them.
Yeah, I do have those. I actually have both sets of Pearl and Marina. And I've gotta say, they did a really good job with Pyramithra.
They really did.
Those are some of my favorite amiibo.
It's kind of stupid how good the Pyramithra amiibo are. Yeah.
I want like full-scale figures of those amiibo. And then Super Mario Brothers 30th anniversary.
Oh yeah.
The 8-bit Mario amiibo.
Yes, I love that one.
I recently got to pick that one up as well from GameStop, and it's such a nice-looking amiibo.
Those are good answers.
What are yours?
So, Pyramithra, pretty high up there. But above Pyramithra, I gotta do Joker Persona 5.
That's a good-looking one.
The blue flames that are translucent on the bottom are just so good. And they just put a lot of care and attention to detail in the design. I also really like Sephiroth. I thought that they did a really good job with the wings for him, and it also took a long time for me to find Sephiroth, and I also ended up, like, spending more money than I should have on a Sephiroth amiibo. I have a Hear Me Out amiibo.
Alright.
Mr. Game & Watch.
Mr. Game & Watch is silly.
Mr. Game & Watch is silly, but here's the thing, and they don't necessarily talk about this, but Mr. Game & Watch it comes with multiple poses that are interchangeable with the amiibo base. So you can have one that is like parachute. You can have, right? Yeah, it's still the same amiibo base, but like, oh come on, man! Oh my gosh, oh my gosh.
Ka-chow.
Hopefully one of these hits you. Oh hi, Peach. Yeah, Joker Persona 5, Sephiroth. I also really like the Tears of the Kingdom Zelda.
Yeah, that one's good.
It's... Oh my gosh. I'm sad that
Surprised
Amiibo
you
are
didn't
gonna
say
be...
Donkey Kong.
I do like Donkey Kong. And Donkey Kong has been with me on multiple journeys, but I just don't feel like the poses that Donkey Kong gives are doing justice to Donkey Kong necessarily. I'm feeling that this is probably going to be the last one.
Okay.
All right.
Let's go random then. Have some fun.
Watch us get Cloud Top Cruise, which I would not be upset about.
That is a good map.
Man, I still have coffee. I've been yapping so much. I normally don't have coffee this late in stream. What are we gonna get? You know what? I'll take it.
Ribbon Road.
I like Ribbon Road. It's a good one.
This is fun.
All right, we're kind of ending on more of a wistful and wishful note, but which game do you wish came to Switch?
What do I wish came to Switch? You know what? With all the Nintendo Online editions, all the Game Boy, Game Boy Advance, stuff like that, I wish we had gotten a collection of earlier Pokemon games.
That is very fair.
I wish we had gotten a Gen 1 through 3 collection where you could, even if it was paid, if you could access all the Gen 1 through 3 games and connect it to Pokemon Home.
Yeah.
I think that would be one thing I wish would have happened.
That's 100% fair, and I didn't even think of that. Because, like, it's kind of crazy that we are now living in an age where people, they want to play the old Pokemon games, but the only way to do the Nintendo-approved way to play them is by forking over, like, $80.
Yeah.
And Nintendo doesn't even receive a dime of that because it's a third-party sale. But, yeah. My answer is Wind Waker HD.
That's true.
I'm really just kind of shocked that we never got Wind Waker HD or Twilight Princess HD. There were rumors that they were ready, and always ready, but we never got them.
Could it be that they're waiting for the Switch 2? Or...
I don't know, because they're also releasing Wind Waker on NSO for Switch 2.
Yeah.
So, and I know that there are improvements in the HD version. Like, that there are reasons why... Oh, gee whiz, that was really rough.
Yeah. I mean, one of the big things about HD is the speed sale. So you're not spending 2 years getting from point A to point B.
Exactly. That and the slight improvement over the visuals and whatnot, you know.
Yeah. GG, by the way.
Oh, you already finished?
Yeah.
Ouch. That was one of my worst
Huge
faces.
times.
But you know what?
It's okay. This was just training. Next Saturday.
For next Saturday, we got
is where the
Mario
real race
Kart
begins.
World. Oh, I'm excited. Yes. All right. We're going to go ahead. I'm going to hop out of this lobby. I want to thank you for joining me, Twinight.
Yes, and thank you for inviting. This really was a ton of fun. I'm actually going to go ahead and pop over to my chatting screen.
You know what? Same. Yeah, I am really... I'm really thankful that we were able to do this. And, like, I'm thankful for everything that the Nintendo Switch has afforded us. I know that, like, it's a bit cringe, like, feeling of this about, like, a product of a technology company, but, like, I don't know, there's just so many memories that I have with Switch, and so many amazing experiences that I have, especially playing with you, and with Polly, and with Parrot, and with my friends, and, like, there's Oh, you just unlocked Buggy Bud. Awesome. Yeah. No, it's just like
Yo.
I have had so many happy memories with this console, and I'm glad that we were able to take one last trip around memory road together before we end up getting the next generation, which is right around the corner.
Yes. No, just there's so many good things about the Switch, and I am fully confident in saying that the Switch revolutionized the gaming industry.
Oh, it did, absolutely. Now we're getting all the PC handhelds, and like now that there are like third-party developers that are looking at Nintendo and they're saying maybe we should put our games on their console. And like it's just there was such a low point with the Wii U, and the Nintendo Switch ended up turning everything around for Nintendo, and it's just it's good. It's good.
Yeah.
Well, where can the people find you, Twy?
People can find me over at twitch.tv/TwinightCord. I'm also Twinight and Twinight Cord on many different social sites. You can check out my card there. Actually new and improved, just updated it last night. You can find me on Twitter, Blue Sky, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok. Anywhere you might find content creators. Where can the people find you, Wobble?
I am Wobble Dude on most socials. On Instagram, on Blue Sky, on TikTok, but I also do have a FODS channel. And we are slowly but surely approaching 1,000 subscribers. And trust me, you are going to want to be there for the 1,000 subscriber Wobble Dude special. It's going to be a lot of fun, and it might very well be tasty. I'm just saying.
Ooh.
It might be tantalizing, the taste buds. But that is going to do it for me for today. I want to thank everybody for stopping by. And thank you once again to Gusty J for that raid. Very generous. And wherever you are in the world, I hope you stay safe. And, by the way...
Have a good one, everybody.
When are you going to be streaming next? That's another thing.
Oh, yo, Idiot King Ally, thank you very much for that follow.
Excellent.
My next stream will actually be next Wednesday. I will be doing Shadow of the Colossus, and while I will be keeping it family-friendly, and that game doesn't have blood, it is a little bit violent, so if you're not really into that, just want to give you all the heads up, but I will be doing Shadow of the Colossus at 6 p.m. PST next Wednesday. After stream, it will be exactly 2 hours. I'll be going to pick up my Nintendo Switch 2 pre-order, and then that weekend, it'll be a full weekend of Nintendo Switch 2 gaming.
Excellent.
What's your next stream gonna be?
I am going to be streaming on Wednesday. I forgot what I'm going to be playing. What am I going to be playing? Oh, yeah, we're going to be diving deeper into the Minimum Hearts run for Tears of the Kingdom. Now that we've actually unlocked the, well, I don't want to spoil the name of the temple, but, like, the 5th dungeon. Now that we've unlocked it, I think that we're going to go ahead and do it on stream and see how far we end up going after that. And then after that, I don't know yet if I am going to be streaming on Friday. A lot of it depends on how my week ends up going. But I would like to stream on Friday to introduce the Nintendo Switch 2. Thank you, Idiot King Ally, for the follow. So I might end up playing it on Friday, but if not, I am definitely going to be playing on Saturday, where we are going to be doing a collab stream for Mario Kart World, and I'm so excited. Okay, well...
Oh, I'm excited for that collab.
Well, I think that we should actually wrap things up for real now. So, thank you everybody for stopping by, and wherever you are in the world, stay safe, and have a fantastic rest of your weekend.
Have a fantastic week, y'all. We'll see you soon.